The following is a presentation of KBEK Sports, local sports.
Past the 25, to the 20, to the 15, he's going to high step into the end zone, touchdown!
Here, wide receivers split each side.
He's still going into the end zone.
East Central Minnesota, the action starts now. To bring you the call, here's Ethan Game Day Gilman.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ethan Game Day Gilman out here with some pre-game coverage before this very first game on Mora's brand new turf football field here against the Two Harbors Agates. Again, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman here on Nice 95.5 KBEK, getting set for tonight's matchup between the Mora Mustangs and the Two Harbors Agates. Of course, Mustangs lost their first game to Duluth-Denfeld 28-16, but they feel much better coming into this week than they did last week. Of course, last week was torrid hot. This week going to be much more like football weather in the 60s, 70s for kickoff. Probably going to be around 65. So it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful evening for some football here on KBEK. Of course, Mustangs hosting the Two Harbors Agates. And we'll get a word from some of the seniors of this Mustang team and even the head coach, Coach Erickson, and maybe even a former coach of this Mora Mustang team. All that and more after a word from our fine sponsors. You're listening to high school football here on Nice 95.5.
There has never been a better time to sell your home. Get a fast cash offer today and have your money in as little as 7 days. Any house, any condition. They will make you an offer the same day and pay you in as little as 7 days. City lots, lake lots, land, does not matter. They want to buy it. If you are ready to sell your home, let Haley Newman with Keller Williams Premier Realty give you a fast cash offer or help get you into the home of your dreams today. Contact her at 320-469-6868.
Today's WCMP deal of the day is Julia's Java. Get a $10 gift certificate for just $5. Get a great deal off great drinks at Julia's Java in Milltown, Wisconsin. Find this and other great deals at WCMPradio.com/deals.
All right, settle down. Let's call the meeting of people that complain about everything all the time and never do anything about it to order. Any complaints?
Yeah, my heating bill's too high.
Oh, yeah? Well, Bobby just bought an outdoor furnace from Central Boiler, and he eliminated his heating bill.
What about the hot water?
He eliminated that heating bill, too.
What about his shop?
He heats that, too.
I have no more complaints.
I think Central Boiler offers a solution to our complaints.
Save money on your cooling and heating bills. Visit northlandboilersales.com, your local Central Boiler sales dealer.
Hi, this is Aaron from Aaron's Total Car Care. We are a full-service auto repair shop in Mora with a different approach to your vehicle's care. You can trust our expertise from the little stuff to the big stuff without being pressured to do more than what is needed. When you hear that hard-to-explain noise coming from your car or truck, call 320-679-6910 or find us online at aaronstotalcarcare.com.
Mention this ad for $10 off any regular service or a free tire rotation with any oil change at Aaron's Total Car Care, Mora.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Hones Auto Body and Glass has 43 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are I-CAR and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora. Hones, they'll fix you up right.
Game Day Gilman out here at Mora Mustang football practice. I am joined by another one of the Mustang players. Why don't you introduce us?
Hey, I'm Bennett Pearson. I play D-tackle and center, and I'm also a senior this year.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us. And looking at that first game up at Duluth-Denfeld, what did you take away from that first game?
We kind of just need to be more aggressive and true to our play, you know. We kind of also got tired, so we need some more conditioning, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's tough. Always a tough loss to take on the first week. But now you'll be able to play your first home game here this Friday on this brand new turf field. Do you feel a little bit more prepared now that you have that one game under your belt?
Oh, yeah. We've learned from our problems, and I feel like we'll crush Two Harbors.
And what does it mean for you to be able to step onto this field on Friday for the first time on this brand new, beautiful turf field?
I just feel like I got to beat the other team, you know? I don't really feel all too different.
No, not a lot different. Are you at least excited to be playing on a new turf field?
Oh, yeah, of course I am, you know.
And now, obviously, you just mentioned to us that you're not too worried about it. So are you finding it easier to stay focused this week now that you've got that first week game out of the way? Is it kind of getting things a little bit better flowing for you?
Yeah, I say so. We've also played two Harbors for a lot of years before Denfield. I don't think we played for the last couple of years even. And so we know how they work. We know how to counter it. So I feel like I'm confident in our coaches and I'm confident in our team.
Absolutely, and it always helps to play a team you're familiar with as well. But other than the win, what are you looking to get personally from that game here on Friday?
Honestly, I just want some good highlights for my highlight reel and a good win because that would be nice to be 1-1 and not 0-1 right now.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Bennett, for joining us, and good luck on Friday. Game Day Gilman still here at Mora Mustangs football practice. I'm joined by another one of the football players. Why don't you introduce yourself to us?
I'm Devin McClanahan, one of the captains.
All right, Devin, thanks so much for joining us. And what did you take away from that first game up there at Duluth-Denfield?
We need to bring up the intensity a lot. We kind of, I don't know, just wasn't us.
And now that you've had that first game under your belt, do you feel a little bit more prepared for this game on Friday?
Yes, I feel like a lot of the new people have gained some experience.
Absolutely. And what does it mean for you to be able to step onto this field? Obviously, you've been practicing here for a couple weeks now, but to be able to step on this field for the first time for a game.
It'll be nice. It's a new field, brand new field. Like, make new memories.
Absolutely. And is it easier for you now after that first game to maybe stay a little bit more focused? Does it feel like there's a little bit more of a flow to practice for this team?
Yeah, I think there is. There's a bigger flow, especially with the new people. They gain experience. They're more confident in what they're doing.
Absolutely. And other than the win here on Friday, what are you looking to get from this game?
I'm hoping to get a win.
Just the win. That's all you're looking for. What is something, though, that you have seen this team improve on maybe since last Friday? I know it's only been a couple days of practice, but what have you maybe seen that you've improved on?
We've had some new people go into new positions. They've learned a lot. They're just improving on what they do, the younger people.
And sometimes those switches can be just the thing that a team needs. But what do you hope that you can improve on yourself here before Friday?
Being a better leader and getting some better blocking down, not missing.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck on Friday.
Thank you.
Everyone knows there are great places to play in northwestern Wisconsin, but did you know there are great places to work? Burnett Dairy Cooperative is just outside of Grantsburg, Wisconsin, and offers numerous career options with a wide variety of responsibilities, schedules, and growth opportunities. Some positions may include CDL driver, cheese production, and seasonal workers. Burnett Dairy Cooperative has competitive wages, 401k, profit sharing, and many other great benefits. Be part of our herd. Visit BurnettDairy.com and click on Careers.
Game Day Gilman out here at Mora Mustang football practice. I'm now joined by the head coach of the Mustangs football team, Coach Erickson. First of all, thanks so much for joining me.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely. And looking at that first game against Duluth-Denfield, not the outcome you wanted, but what did you take away from that first game of the year?
Well, we took away that one mistake on certain plays can cause the whole system to break down, and so we just have to fix a few of those mistakes. They were just happening, and our boys played hard. It was a hot, warm day, and we were out there battling, and Duluth-Denfield team's got a really good team. So, I mean, we took out of it. We had a lot to work on, which we're doing, but it's all fixable stuff. So we're excited about this next week.
Absolutely, and obviously every day out at practice is a chance to improve. But what's something that you did like that you've seen on both sides of the ball there on last Friday?
I just liked our ability and our willingness to play hard on every down. And even though they were being more down, they were a little tired, we had more guys going two ways than what we typically like. And so it was nice to see that they had the willingness to keep going. That stuff I can't coach. We can coach the X's and O's, but that willingness, and our team played hard all four quarters, so that was a nice thing to see.
Absolutely. And what's the biggest area you'd like to see improvement on this week? I know talking with a couple of the seniors, they talked about the intensity. What would you like to see as a coach as some areas of improvement?
Well, it's just my areas of improvement for the team is just cleaning up those one or two mistakes each play or on different plays like that. So just having all 11 working together as one team, and we should be all right.
Absolutely, and now obviously this Friday is the first game on this brand new turf field. Talk about the excitement of just the team and the coaches for this first game here on Friday.
Oh, it's something that you can't really explain. We loved where we were at. We loved that playing at that facility, but it wasn't this beautiful turf field we have here now. So we are excited. The kids are excited, and we're inducting a '96 state champion into the Hall of Fame. So all those guys will be back. So it's going to be an exciting night on Friday night here.
Absolutely, it for sure will be. And has it been at all difficult? I know the players are looking forward to it. Has it been at all difficult to keep them focused, or are they staying focused, getting prepared for this upcoming game here on Friday?
I haven't seen any drop off in their intensity of practice and their focus in on practice. They're keyed in for the game. The things going on around them, they're kind of used to with the new school, this opening, stuff like that. So they're ready to roll.
Absolutely, and that's got to feel great because we talked about this group being a pretty senior-led group, but that's got to feel great as a coach to know that you have a group who is willing to stay focused and put in that work each and every week despite all the quote-unquote distractions going on around.
It is very nice to have that knowledge in the back of my head, knowing that these guys they're bought in and they're ready every time we come out here for practice. They're focused in on football. So.
Absolutely, and obviously you had a pretty big hand in getting this project here started. What will it mean for you as the coach to be able to step out onto this field for the first time in a game setting?
It's going to be, I can't explain it. It's going to be a dream come true. I mean, I played here in the 80s. I've coached here through the 90s and now through the 2000s for the last, whatever it's been. So it's just a great day for Mora football. It's something that all of us have always talked about having here, dreamed about it, and now that it is here, we are excited to play out here.
Absolutely, and shifting to the game focus a little bit there on Friday, what do you want to see from your offense against Two Harbors here coming up on Friday?
Just to maintain ball control and to effectively move the ball down the field, rushing the ball. We established our running game better than what we did last week. We'll be okay.
And we talk about the O-line. We've mentioned that before, how that's going to be the staple. Both the lines, actually, of this team, how they are going to need to get the push up front. How did you feel like the O-line performed there in that first game?
They performed well. It's just there was one mistake here, one missed block here, or whatever it might be. So, but as a whole, they performed well. We rushed the ball, we moved the ball. We just couldn't finish certain drives. And so with this new week of practice and more focused in here now, I think we'll be just fine.
Absolutely, and who's someone on the Two Harbors offensive side of the ball that this defense is going to be maybe looking out for, or maybe it's just a scheme that you're looking out for?
Well, they run that double wing, and they run it very well. Names escape me. Numbers are more important to me. Number 10 is really fast. They'll bring him around, and he can fly. And then they have a couple big guys as their offensive ends. Both of them are 260 pounds, and they use them pretty effectively. So it's gonna be a fun battle, and two teams that are gonna grind it out on the ground. So it'll be fun.
Absolutely, and looking defensively for your team, what is something that you'd like to see have for them do well here on Friday?
Again, it's just all 11 of them playing together and getting off the field. So we call it 11-3-0. It's 11 players for 3 downs and then out. So that's the philosophy we want all of our defensive players to have every time they go out on the field. So it's just playing together as a unit, trusting that their teammates are going to do their jobs, and then they'll finish it and get off the field. So 11 players for 3 downs and out. That's what we're looking for.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, that's all I have for you today. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
Just that we're excited for this game, and thank you very much for coming out.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me, and good luck here on Friday.
Thank you.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit kettleriverpizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today.
Game day going out here, continuing our coverage from Mora practice. I'm now here with one of the coaches who has coached here for some time, Coach Dice. Thank you so much for taking time to do this interview. It's greatly appreciated.
Well, I appreciate you coming over and covering our team. We got a good team this year.
Absolutely, and I know that you coached here for many years. You were part of a couple of state teams that went to state and one that even won state. Talk about your time coaching here. What was it like to coach here, and how fun was it to be a part of those state teams?
Oh, it was just great. You can't imagine what a nice feeling it is to walk off that field. Anyway, anytime you can go across the white lines, I appreciated that, Anyway, kids are doing a good job. This Erickson has got a good staff that he's working with right now, and I don't think we're going to lose many ball games. I know that they went up to Duluth and got beat up there, but I think Denfield, I believe it was, is a pretty good ball club this year. I think another tough team from up north will be that Esco, and I don't know what they have, but I know they have this running back that's signed with the U, and I watched him run last year, and he looked good. But anyway, the boys are going to be right. They'll come around. They're going to lose a few. That's okay. I'd rather lose them now than when you get into the tournaments. But anyway, I appreciate your radio station covering them, but anyway, thank you for covering us, and enjoy the day. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for talking with us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully we can see you out here on Friday enjoying the game.
Oh, I'll be here. I don't miss many of them. I used to ride with the team all the time, but I can't do that anymore neither. So anyway, we're looking forward to Friday night.
Absolutely. Thank you again for taking time to talk with us. It's greatly appreciated.
You bet. Do take care, okay?
All right. Thank you again.
Hey, you looking for a reliable propane supplier? Look no further than Burnett Dairy Propane. Proud to serve you, providing top-notch propane services all year round, offering convenient delivery options and flexible payment plans that suit your schedule and budget. Trust the experts in the field, Burnett Dairy Propane. Call them today at 715-689-1032 or visit them online at burnettdairy.com. Burnett Dairy Propane, your dependable propane partner.
Game day, Gilman back out here at the field at the brand new Mora High School and the brand new turf field. They have worked and waited so long for this brand new field, and my goodness, does it look absolutely gorgeous on this September night. I mean, what a better way to spend your birthday than at a brand new turf field with the bright blue end zones and sidelines, that bright blue M logo at the center of the field, with Mora football kicking off against the Two Harbors Agates in just a little bit. Of course, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman. I'll be bringing you all the action from tonight's broadcast here at Mora between the Two Harbors Agates and the Mora Mustangs. The Mora Mustangs looking for their first win on the season. Last week they lost to Duluth Denfeld 28-16. You heard the interviews with the players and coaches, and last week, a very tough Duluth Denfeld team. They had some pretty good guys up front on that O and defensive line, but this Mora team feels like they can get the ball rolling this week, running the ball, but this Two Harbors team has a lot of speed, and they will try to use that to their advantage this week against the Mora Mustangs. Looks like we are getting set for the national anthem, and then we'll have our starting lineups announced, and after that, it'll be time for our Kettle River Pizza kickoff. Kettle River Pizza out of Vascove. That Kettle River Pizza is a great way to fundraise for your team. Visit kettleriverpizza.com to get started. Kettle River Pizza is the delicious, locally made frozen pizzas. Pick one up on your way home from the game today, or stop into their Ascove location and buy in bulk and save. Just about to get started here in this one. I believe we're about to get our national anthem and then our starting lineups, and then we'll get set for the kickoff of this game between the Mora Mustangs and the Two Harbors Agates. So while they play the national anthem, we'll hear a word from our fine sponsors and then be back for your Kettle River Pizza kickoff. You're listening to football here on KBEK.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Joe and the gang at Roddy Motors say, "Go Mustangs!" Well, of course, he's got 2 boys on the varsity squad. He's born and raised in Mustang country, voted Reader's Choice Best Dealer in Kanabec County 2 years in a row. That's what you call a repeat champ. And he offers vehicles of all makes and models, can get you financed on site, and put you in your new vehicle before the Mustangs take on next week's opponent. When you need a quality new vehicle, make your way to Roddy Motors in Mora or visit roddymotors.com.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Wellia Health is here to keep you feeling your best so you can enjoy all the things you love best. You can count on us for your eye exams, mental health services, rehabilitation, wellness exams, urgent care, and much more. At Wellia Health, our goal is to help you live life well. Let Wellia Health help you get back to your best. Give us a call today to set up an appointment. 320-679-1313. WelliaHealth.org.
And now for your local news on WCMP. I'm Joe Keyport.
And I'm Eric Van Reenen.
Municipalities around East Central Minnesota passed ordinances regarding the public use of cannabis this week. On Tuesday, the Pine County Board approved its public use ordinance limiting the use of cannabis products in public spaces. During their discussion, the board went back and forth over whether cannabis use should be allowed in memorial forests, since alcohol and tobacco use is allowed. Commissioner Matt Ludwig felt the county should not allow the consumption in memorial forests since the rule is complaint-driven.
If we leave it in there, it's probably going to be harmless unless it's complaint driven and there's an issue. And then if the officer or our officers have to respond, at least they have a tool in their toolbox to do something about it.
The state is still deciding on rules surrounding cannabis use in state forests, so Pine County may adjust its rules in the future.
Also, Kettle River Pizza loves supporting all the local teams. And if your team is interested in fundraising, well, they've got you covered. Kettle River Pizza has years of experience in fundraising for local teams, organizations, and clubs, and they would like to help you too. With their experience and the fact that Kettle River Pizza is an easy sell, your fundraiser is bound to be a great success. Visit Kettle River Pizza online and click on their fundraising tab. Kettle River Pizza, a winner every time. Grab a few at your local convenience or grocery store for after the game.
Back here on 95.5 FM, KBEK, Game Day Gilman along with you here for this game. Looking at the starting offense for this Two Harbors Agates team. Starting at tight end will be a senior number 2, Zach Bentler. Then we move down to a junior quarterback, number 10, Tate Nelson. A sophomore running back, number 11, Jacob Carpenter. And then another senior running back, Cash Williams. And as we move on, then we move to the big guys, the men up front. Ethan Meeks will be wearing number 58 on that O-line, a junior. Another sophomore, number 65, Jake Wittes. Number 68, Chase Anderson, a senior. Then another freshman, actually, Jace Ruberg, number 75. Number 77, tight end, I think sophomore, Ethan Lindgren. And number 89, another tight end, junior, Josh Johnson. And Aiden Adamski, number 99, another running back for the Two Harbors Agates. On the other side for your Mora Mustangs, starting with the defense, it will be number 2, Cole Schwarzbauer at defensive back. And then number 6, Carter Gamal, another defensive back. A tight end and defensive end, number 11, Devin McClanahan. A linebacker, number 22, Maverick Sutherland. Another linebacker, number 23, Troy Bankers. Number 25, a defensive back, Chase Rodemaker. A linebacker, number 30 or 50, I believe he's wearing 50 tonight, Holton Fredrickson. A defensive end, 34-73, Brock Peterson. Another defensive tackle, number 54, Ollie Baki. Number 58, Sean Strand will be playing a linebacker position, and defensive tackle Bennett Pearson wearing number 79. We are just about set for that Kettle River Pizza kickoff here on WCMP. If your team is looking for an easy way to raise funds for your organization, visit KettleRiverPizza.com, the easiest and cheesiest way to fundraise. Kettle River Pizza kickoff coming your way here in just a few seconds. It's the Kettle River Pizza kickoff, the first kickoff here at Mora's brand new turf field at the brand new high school. You can probably see it in the background on the camera right now. Beautiful view. You've got the sun setting behind us. You've got the brand new field down below us, the brand new high school just behind that. What a beautiful way to spend a Friday night as Mora looks to get on the winning side of things. And Two Harbors looking at them. They actually won their week one game over Cloquet. Cloquet has been known to be a pretty darn good team, but Two Harbors blew them out 40-8 in that game. Meanwhile, Two Harbors plays in 7 AAA. Mora does still play in the AAA side of things in 5 AAA. So we are getting set for kickoff as Mora will kick it away to the Two Harbors Agates. I can't quite see the number. I want to say that's 15 or 10. Well, it must be 15. Cole Jensen, maybe? Kicking? We'll try. We'll try our best to see. As we Mueller, did I hear? Either way, here is the boot, and we are underway. It's a good kick. It nearly goes over the head of the returner at the 19. That's where he takes it to the 25, makes a defender miss, cuts up the field to the 30, cuts outside at the 35, 40, and he's just wrapped up at the 41, 42 maybe. That's a good trip up there in open field. Two Harbors going to start with great field position. That's Cooper Shodine with the tackle, a junior tight end and linebacker. So this this Two Harbors Agates offense will get started. Again, they've got Tate Nelson under center, Zach Bentler, Ethan Lindgren, and Josh Johnson in the backfield. Tight ends, those were your tight ends. The running backs, Jacob Carpenter, Cash Williams, and Aiden Adamski. They'll line up in kind of an offset power T or a wide set power T. They're going to fake the give one way, fake it the other way. Cash Williams is going to hand it off the other way. I did not see the number of the carrier that time. It looks to be number 10, and that is Tate Nelson on the carry. Nelson will get it to the 47-yard line. A gain of 5 there for Tate Nelson. Benjamin Everson with the tackle that time for the Mora Mustangs. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for Two Harbors. Nelson will go under center this time. He'll take the snap. He'll give it to Cash Williams. Cash Williams is swallowed up in the backfield, taken down at the 45.5-yard line. We'll call it a loss of 2 there. Did not see the carrier. I believe that was Cash Williams. Yes, I did. I said it. What am I thinking? Cash Williams on the tackle. And that was your Kettle River Pizza kickoff we just witnessed. That was Brock Folkema with the tackle, a very, very impressive wrestler. Nathan Nelson will take a break. He'll come to the sideline. Nathan Nelson, he talked to me preseason, talked about being mainly a quarterback this year, but he said in very emphatic fashion, he said, I'm still going to get out there on defense. No surprise. 3rd down and long, about 3rd down and 8 now for Two Harbors. Can Mora get off the field early here in the first game? Under 10 and a half to go. Nelson takes the snap. He gives it off to Cash again, and he's not going to get the first. He stopped at the 47-yard line, so a gain of 2 for Cash Williams, and that'll bring up 4th down and 5 for Two Harbors. So Mora has a chance to force the Agates to punt. So 4th down here for the Agates. Jacob Carpenter walks off the field. And back deep to return is going to be number 2. That is Cole Schwarzbauer. Punt is high and going to bounce at the 30 and then roll, and Schwarzbauer backs off. That's going to roll and die at about the 23, maybe the 24. So that's where this Mora Mustangs offense will take over. Good stand there by this Mustangs defense on that first drive, and they'll now start with it on offense. You've got Brock Folkema, Maverick Sutherland, and Mason Nelson in the backfield. Nathan Nelson, the quarterback, Justin Norby, and Devin McClanahan, the tight ends for this Mustang group. 9:32 to go here on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics with custom braces or Invisalign with 3 locations, Pine City, Lynchburg, Cambridge. Quickly off the line, they're going to hand it off. Oh, and he wanted to go the distance. I believe that was Mason Nelson on the carry, but we're going to get a flag, and I believe this will back up the Mustangs 5. No, they're going to get an offsides here on the Agates, so give free 5 yards to the Mustangs. That's the first penalty of the game for the Agates. And that'll put the ball at the 27-yard line instead of at the 22. So it'll be 1st down and 5 now for Mora. No, it's at the 28. There we go. I was just saying, math is a little off there. So here we go, back under center power T formation. Nathan Nelson, he'll hand it off on the left side here. Oh, and he's tripped up. Just past the 30 on the carry there from Brock Folkema. Liam Mercel on the tackle. So Cash Williams. Brock Folkema, that is, will gain 4. And it'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Mustangs. Ball on the 32-yard line. Tipping under 9 minutes to go here in this first quarter. The Mustangs are quickly off the line, and that's what you want to see. Nathan Nelson under center, power T formation. He's going to hand it off this time to number 28, Mason Nelson. He gets past the 35 for a 1st down for the Mustangs. He picks it up to the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 6 there for Mason Nelson. On the tackle there for Two Harbors, Zach Bentler. Along with maybe Cash Williams. They combine on the stop. Another 1st down here for Mora. 1st down and 10 from the 38-yard line. 8.5 minutes to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard in the first quarter. Nelson under center takes the snap. He's going to give it up the middle this time, and I believe that was Sutherland. Sutherland doesn't get anywhere, if maybe back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there. Tackle by Aiden Adamski. So Sutherland on the carry that time, no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Creeping up on under 8 minutes to go now in this first quarter. The fans are packing the stands. They're even lined up in that, what would be the south end zone. They've got some bleachers there in the south end zone. The parking lot is full. People want to come out and see this team on the brand new turf field. I mean, these stands are absolutely packed. Nelson under center. He's going to give it off to Brock Folkema on the left side this time, and Folkema falls forward to about the 43-yard line. We'll give him that 43-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, so that brings up 3rd down and 5. Leibel with the tackle there for Two Harbors. 3rd down and 5 now for the Mustangs. Ball still on their own 43-yard line. Nathan Nelson will get the call from the coaches, bring it back into the huddle. Again, Mason Nelson, a running back. I'm going to get that confused all night long. Nathan Nelson. And they're going to get him to jump, and that'll be a free 5 and maybe a automatic 1st. We'll see where the ball gets spotted. It'll all depend on the spot. 1st down's at the 48. It's a 5-yard penalty. Should move it there. And it will be an automatic 1st down. No. Where they're going to spot the ball, that from my angle, it looks just, well, it's 1st down. So we're up high in the crow's nest up here on the booth. And my angle, it looked a little bit short, but they're on the field. They got a much better angle at it, so we'll trust the referees down there. 1st down and 10 for the Mora Mustangs on their own 48-yard line. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Nelson under center. He's going to give it off to the left side there to Mason Nelson, breaks through a tackle, falls forward to the 50, then is hurled in the air. He's laid down softly, though, so that's okay. He'll get it up to the other side of the 47. That's a gain of 5 for Mason Nelson. 2nd down and 5. Adamski with the tackle. 6.5 minutes to go here. Mora moving down the field nicely. I think this is kind of the drive that if you're the Mustangs, you want to have happen, especially on the first game on the brand new field. March down the field, take a lot of time off the clock, and then at the end of it, punch it in, because with a drive like this is the kind of drive that later on in the game kind of pushes the team into submission, so to speak. Nathan Nelson under center. Nathan Nelson takes the snap here. He's going to keep himself. He rolls out to the left. Makes a man miss at the 45. Oh, and he can't break the ankle down. Stays on his feet to about the 41-yard line. That should be a gain of 5 and enough for a Mustang first down. Michael Loisel with the tackle. Nathan Nelson on the carry. Gain of 5 and a first down for the Mustangs in Two Harbors territory. Again, that's the first time we've seen the rollout carry there by Nathan Nelson, but he's got some wheels on him, and he is very agile. You see him try to put the moves on, but that was a very impressive open field tackle there on his ankles to try and make the stop. Now with 5:40 to go. Mustangs race up to the line of scrimmage. Nelson takes the snap. He gives it up the middle to Sutherland. Sutherland uses that lower body strength, plowing forward to the 36. It's another gain of 5 there for the Mustangs. It'll be 2nd down and 5. We're going to get a real quick timeout after that play called by Two Harbors. So while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to football here on Nice 95.5 KBEK.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners, with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you will embrace forever.
There has never been a better time to sell your home. Get a fast cash offer today and have your money in as little as 7 days. Any house, any condition. They will make you an offer the same day and pay you in as little as 7 days. City lots, lake lots, land, does not matter. They want to buy it. If you are ready to sell your home, let Haley Newman with Keller Williams Premier Realty get you a fast cash offer or help get you into the home of your dreams today. Contact her at 320-469-6868.
To the line quickly are the Mustangs out of the timeout. Nathan Nelson will hand it up. No, he's going to keep it himself, but he's wrapped up in the backfield. He might have lost a yard. Ball sat at the 36, and that's where it will sit still at the 36-yard line. So no gain there that time for Nathan Nelson. 3rd down and 5 now for Mora in Two Harbors territory. Their first drive on this brand new field, a good one, but they got to convert on this 3rd and medium here with under 5 minutes to go. Taking a good chunk of time off that clock here with this first drive. Again, this is a drive that I'm sure Mora could not ask for anything better. Nathan Nelson will hand it off on the left side there to Brock Volkema. Brock Volkema breaks a tackle, breaks through the 30 to the 28. That'll be enough for a first down on a gain of 8. Brock Volkema, a gain of 8. First down and 10 now for the Mustangs at the 28-yard line of the Agates. 4.5 minutes to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, their doctors are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. You can start today at EmbraceMN.com. Mustangs quickly to the line out of the huddle. Nelson under center. Nathan Nelson, he'll keep it himself. He's going to go around the right side. He's got nowhere to go. He was popped good that time. Back at the 29, he's going to lose a yard. Does Nathan Nelson. Tackled there by a handful of Agates, shall we say? It's a rock joke if nobody else gets it. But anyways, closing in on 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's going to be 2nd down. Actually, they're going to spot it at the 30, so it's a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12 now for the Mustangs of Mora, wearing their black home uniforms. Blue letters and numbers outlined in white. Blue helmets, white face masks. They got the black M rocking on the helmet. Nathan Nelson will toss it out to the left side. He had a lane, but it closes up quickly. But that's a nice job to get just something on that by Brock Volkema. he had the lane. It was there. The toss might have been a little bit behind, but Folkema does pick up a yard. That lane was there. Man, it was. I mean, he had the lane to the end zone, but that's a great job by the defensive back there of the Agates. That's Michael Loisel on the tackle again. That's the second time we've seen him make an open field tackle like that on a ball carrier that really saved a ton of yardage. It'll be 3rd down and long here for the Mustangs. Under 3 minutes to go. Nathan Nelson under center. We'll see if this brings out a pass. It will. Rolls out, steps up, throwing over the middle. Caught! First down for the Mustangs. That ball will be spotted at the 18-yard line. And that is a catch that time there. I believe, the wrong way. I believe that time it was Devin McClanahan.
Nelson's pass complete to McClanahan.
They get it to the 19.
4th and 1.
Oh, they're short a yard. Also, 3rd and 11, and they only gained 10. That looked good for a first, but 4th down and 1. Here we go. Nathan Nelson under center. He's just going to sneak it. Got a good initial push. I don't know if it's enough on that second effort, though, and it might just be with the spot. Looks like at the 17-yard line they're going to spot it. Yes, that's a gain of 2 for Nathan Nelson, and it's a first down, Mora. Mora got that initial push on the front line, but then the Agates team, man, they got a good push after that second effort. But the Mustangs do get the first down to the 17-yard line. First down for the Mustangs. Creeping up on 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. It's been a long possession, about 9 minutes of possession here for the Mustangs on their very first drive on their brand new Bergloff Dice Field. Mustangs to the line. I love how quickly they get to the line and quickly snap it. Nelson under center. He's going to hand it off on the right side to Mason Nelson. He gets tripped up inside the 15. We'll see where they spot the ball. That could be possibly at the 13 or 14. Not at a great angle. That's at the 13. A gain of 6 there for Mason Nelson. It'll be 2nd down and 4. 1:35 to go here in the first quarter. Nelson will run back from the sideline, bring the play call into his teammates. The ball spotted on the 13. It's a gain of 6. Or gain of 4, excuse me. Nelson under center. He's going to keep it himself off the right side. He falls forward to about the 10. And right at the 10, it looks like. So gain of 3 there for Nathan Nelson. And then I'll make it 3rd down and 3. Looks like Maverick Sutherland had to check out. His helmet came off. Checking into the game now is going to be number 34, Brock Peterson. Oh, Brock Peterson will check in. Looks like the head ref wanted something, but it looks like they're just making sure that the correct guy checked in. So number 34, Brock Peterson will check into the game for Sutherland because his helmet came off. 30 seconds to go here, first quarter. 3rd down and 3 for the Mustangs. Nathan Nelson under center. Nathan Nelson, he'll hand it off the left side. That's Brock Folkema. He hurdles a man, gets inside the 5, and he'll be taken down at about the 3. That's a gain of 7, and a first down for the Mustangs with Brock Folkema. First down and goal. Jacob Carpenter, the touchdown-saving tackle for the Agates. Mustangs quickly up to the line of scrimmage. About 20 seconds to go. The clock will start now after the first down, and the chains have moved. First down to go from the 3. Nelson will hand it off to Folkema, and they're going to get him in the backfield. Not fooled that time are the Agates. They'll get him in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about 2 for Folkema. And that should bring us to the end of the first quarter. So we'll switch sides of the field. It's 0-0 after 1 here at Mora's brand new high school on their brand new turf Bergloff Dice Field. We'll hear a word from our fine sponsors, then we'll be back for the second quarter action here on KBEK.
Today's WCMP deal of the day is Julia's Java. Get a $10 gift certificate for just $5. Get a great deal off great drinks at Julia's Java in Milltown, Wisconsin. Find this and other great deals at WCMPradio.com/deals.
All right, settle down. Let's call the meeting of people that complain about everything all the time and never do anything about it to order. Any complaints?
Yeah, my heating bill's too high.
Oh yeah, well Bobby just bought an outdoor furnace from Central Boiler and he eliminated his heating bill.
What about the hot water?
He eliminated that heating bill too.
What about his shop?
He heats that too.
I have no more complaints.
I think Central Boiler offers a solution to our complaints.
Save money on your cooling and heating bills. Visit northlandboilersales.com, your local Central Boiler sales dealer.
Hi, this is Aaron from Aaron's Total Car Care. We are a full-service auto repair shop in Mora with a different approach to your vehicle's care. You can trust our expertise from the little stuff to the big stuff without being pressured to do more than what is needed. When you hear that hard-to-explain noise coming from your car or truck, call 320-679-6910 or find us online at aaronstotalcarcare.com.
Mention this ad for $10 off any regular service or a free tire rotation with any oil change at Aaron's Total Car Care, Mora. Now, back to more live local sports action on KBEK.
Back here on Nice 95.5 KBEK. Mustangs sit at their own 5, now we'll call it 6-yard line. Second down and goal. Nathan Nelson will hand it off to Brock Fulkman into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Brock Fulkema from 6 yards out gives the Mustangs the first touchdown on the brand new turf field. And the Mustangs lead now 6-0. Brock Fulkema took it off that left side, a play we've seen all this drive. This, believe it or not, still the first possession for Mora. Hurdled over a man to fly into the end zone for the first score on the new turf field. How good does that have to feel for the Mustangs as they get the first score on the new Bergloff Dice turf field right in front of their new high school? They will set up to go for 2. Nathan Nelson under center. Nelson takes a snap. He's going to give it off the right side, and that is Brock Peterson. He's going to come up just short at the half-yard line. So we will stick with the score at 6-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics will leave you with a smile you'll embrace forever. Your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear liners. You can find out more at embracemn.com. That was also a Roddy Motors Red Zone trip. Roddy Motors in Mora voted the best dealer in Kanabec County 2 years in a row. That's a repeat champion. Roddy Motors, 100 Pine Street in Mora. I do want to give a special shout out to, I've got a few of my friends with me here this evening who are doing great work. I've got a spotter and a camera woman here this evening who are just helping me out immensely here this evening. I give a huge shout out to them for being here tonight and helping me out. It is greatly appreciated. It wouldn't be as great of a product on the YouTube stream as it is if they were not here. So a huge shout out to them for being here tonight. I know they have a bunch of better things to do than sit here with me atop of the crow's nest, but I appreciate them coming out. This is their birthday gift to me. That's what it is. It's their birthday gift to me here this evening. So they're stuck with me for the night, but in all seriousness, I do appreciate them being out here and helping me tonight. Number 13, Lars Brockmuller to kick it off for the Mustangs. If you heard the preseason interview with head coach Troy Erickson, he talked about how he is a soccer player, Lars Brockmuller, and he doesn't, unfortunately, there's not a lot of teams here in northern Minnesota, central Minnesota that play soccer, so they've got a special young man in him, Lars Brockmuller. And there's the boot. It's down. It'll be picked up at around the 17-yard line. Taken up past the 25, looks for a block past the 30, and he'll be wrapped up about the 33-yard line. So that's where the Two Harbors Agates will take over on offense, and this Mustang defense looks for yet another stop. 11:42 to go here in quarter number 2 at the brand new turf Bergloff Dice Field. They're going to spot that at the 34, it looks like. Actually, the tip of the ball is going to be sitting right on the 35, so the 35-yard line is where Two Harbors will take over with the ball on offense. Game Day Gilman with you here on Nice 95.5 KBEK. Mustangs lead the Agates 6-0 in quarter number 2. After that long drive that took, we'll call it 10 minutes off the clock. A timeout called here quickly by head coach Troy Erickson. He's seen something he didn't like. Yeah, the Agates are set up in a unique formation there. Not sure what that formation is. They had 3 running backs behind the quarterback, kind of a power T formation. Then they had number 99 sitting back there behind all 3 of those running backs. Aiden Adamski sitting back there behind all 3 of those running backs. So a unique formation to say the least, excuse me. So a timeout called here by the Mustangs, and each team will be left with 2 here the rest of the first half. You can see our brand new Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard there. Shout out Joshua Miron for creating that. Thanks, Dad. Mustangs lead 6-0 here on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. Of course, they'll do all the insurance heavy lifting for you, and if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget at embracemn.com. Great night for football here in Mora, Minnesota. It's a beautiful night. I think we were about 75 degrees when we got here at kickoff, and now it's probably ducked down to maybe 70 with the sun setting, but I mean, up in this crow's nest, you get the field look, the brand new high school, and you can turn around and look at the beautiful sunset. I mean, it is just gorgeous. As we are back to action here, they'll line up in that same formation. I think it's going to be shotgun, basically a pistol with 2 running backs on each side of the quarterback. 2 receivers out wide, 1 on the right, 1 on the left. They've got a running back behind the quarterback in a pistol formation, but 2 running backs on the side of the quarterback as well. He takes the snap. He'll give it up the middle to Adamski. Actually, no, he kept it. That was Jacob Carpenter who gives it off to Tate Nelson. Nelson down the sideline all the way in to Mustang territory near the 30. They'll spot him at the 34. So a gain of 32 there for Tate Nelson. It was Jacob Carpenter who basically it was a read option turning into a speed option, which gave Tate Nelson a bunch of room to run. The Mustangs were not ready for that play, as now the Aggies will be set up at the Mustang 33-yard line, a gain of 32, 11 and a half minutes to go here in this second quarter. Carpenter will get set in that same formation. Adamski, nope, it's going to be that. Yes, it is to Adamski. Adamski has room to run. He's gone. Oh, no, he stopped at the 1. Wow, great trip up there by the Mustangs. They're going to spot this back at the 3, it looks like. That might be not a great spot. 31 yards for Aiden Adamski. And on the tackle that time was Brock Folkema, the touchdown-saving tackle. Now you might be saying, well, it's only 2 yards they're going to get in anyways. Not the case. The defense here for Mora is going to have a lot of juice and be wanting to stop, and we're going to get another timeout here called by Mora. So Mora not pleased with the last 2 plays they just seen. It's been the same 2 plays, but for the Aggies, you can run basically anything out of that formation. You can run that option, which they did now twice. It's the read option turning into a speed option, and what the quarterback does is he reads that defensive end. He reads the defensive end there.
First Citizens, RJ Mechanical, Redstone Construction, Methvin Funeral and Cremation Services, M&H Appliance Services.
That first play, man, I think the Mustangs knew what was coming. And they just couldn't stop it because they thought that it was give credit to Adamski, that was a great fake up the middle, but then the toss out wide, and basically this play, it's a read. So the quarterback reads the defensive end, and the defensive end crashes in, he gives it up the middle, he keeps it outside because that defensive end is crashing to the running back. Then he has the option to either toss it out wide to the running back or keep it himself. But if that defensive end stays, then he just gives it up the middle to Adamski. So that's been the back and forth there on that option. That's a triple option play. You'll see a lot with like Navy, Army, sometimes even Air Force. Georgia Tech used to run that a lot. Now they switched to the modern offense of the passing, but that's kind of the plays they do out of that. It's not necessarily the standard formation for it. They run it out of the pistol, but back under center now is Jacob Carpenter. Under center. He'll take the snap. He'll give it right up the middle to Adamski, and he's in anyways. And no signal. Oh, they're going to say he stopped at the inch line. So he is stopped at the half-yard line. It's a gain of 3, but not enough. Not enough there for Adamski, and they'll try and punch it in here. 10:45 to go. Jacob Carpenter under center. Adamski taps his rear. Basically, I'm guessing he's telling him which side he wants to go. Now we got a whistle. Looks like they're going to send someone off either for injury concerns, equipment problems, something. Looks like equipment. Looks like he's having a problem with his helmet. Maybe. Well, we got 2 Mustangs who are coming out. So, yeah, I'm not really sure. I would guess equipment issues, but I'm not really sure what's going on. I mean, it's not injury related, so that's good news for the Mustangs, but I'm really not sure. It looks like they've got some sort of equipment in their hand, but it also looks like a sticker of some sort. Maybe an air pump, maybe. Interesting. And handoff up the middle. I don't think he got there. He did not. So Adamski again, no gain. Third down and go, and this is why that stop at the 3 was so important by Brock Folkema. Now you get him to third down and goal. There's still a chance that Mora makes the stop. I'm guessing Agus will try and run it up the middle again with Adamski, but there's a chance they try and go outside, and there's a chance for lost yardage there. That's why I say they'll probably go up the middle again. Maybe a Jacob Carpenter sneak. That's what the Mora Mustangs are going to be looking out for. Adamski will tap the quarterback's rear again, probably telling him which way he wants to go, and it will be Carpenter in the end zone. Touchdown. Carpenter into the end zone on the 1-yard touchdown run. Maybe even 3 inches, but either way, he's into the end zone. And that will make it 6-6 here in this game. So the Agates get on the board with the Jacob Carpenter sneak from 1 yard out. And they will line up to go for a field goal here. That's number 15 for the Agates. Zach Johnson will line up for the extra point. Snap spot down, kick is up, and it is good.
The extra point is good.
So the Agates now lead your Mora Mustangs 7-6 here on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. We'll take commercial break. We'll be right back for kickoff here. You're listening to football on Nice 95.5 KBEK.
Everyone knows there are great places to play in northwestern Wisconsin, but did you know there are great places to work? Burnett Dairy Cooperative is just outside of Grantsburg, Wisconsin, and offers numerous career options with a wide variety of responsibilities, schedules, and growth opportunities. Some positions may include CDL driver, cheese production, and seasonal workers. Burnett Dairy Cooperative has competitive wages, 401k, profit sharing, and many other great benefits. Be part of our herd. Visit BurnettDairy.com and click on careers.
That was yet another trip inside the Roddy Motors Red Zone. Roddy Motors in Mora, RODDY Motors.com. SUVs, pickups, sedans, maybe even a camper. Talk to Joe at Roddy Motors in Mora and see what he's got on the lot now. Roddy Motors in Mora. 7-6 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Mustangs trail now the Agates here in the second quarter with just under 10 minutes to go, I guess. The team at Embrace believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program. Thanks to all of our fine sponsors who sponsored this broadcast here this evening. Appreciate them. And lining up, I would assume it's Zach Johnson to kick off. It is. So Zach Johnson will get set to kick. I can't see the numbers of the returners standing at the 10 for the Mustangs. But here's the boot. And, it's more of a squib kick. It'll bounce at the 35. No, Mustangs near it! And the Agates, they have a chance to get it, but they do not, and Mora falls on top of it. My goodness, maybe a lapse in judgment there by the Mustangs. Just no one ran towards the ball. That one was squirting free, and ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, on kickoff, you're allowed to go get that ball. That's anyone's ball. So if that ball is left alone and the Agates grab it, that's Agates' ball again. Oh, my goodness, a lapse in judgment there possibly by the Mustangs, but they wind up catching a break, falling on top of it at the 23-yard line. Whew. Take a huge breath of relief there if you're the Mustangs, because that would have been disastrous. Nathan Nelson under center takes the snap. He's going to give it off on the left side here to Mason Nelson, and he is wrapped up quickly by a few Agates. He picks up a yard to the 24, but that is it. Mason Nelson.
Fulcum with the carry, Liable with the stop. 2nd and 9 for the Mustangs.
Apparently it was Fulcum on the carry. Only a gain of a yard, though, so 2nd down and 9 with 9.5 minutes to go here in this first half. Again, Mustangs on their first drive took up 10 minutes of possession. They scored in the second quarter after taking the ball in the first. Nathan Nelson under center. So you give up the middle. I believe that's going to be Sutherland. And Sutherland will push forward to about the 34, maybe the 33, or excuse me, the 28. I can read. I can do math. And I believe that, yes, was Mason Nelson. Gain of 4 for Mason Nelson. And it'll be 3rd down and 4. 8:45 to go here in the first half. Maverick Sutherland checking out. And in for him goes Brock Peterson. Nathan Nelson and company get back to the line of scrimmage. Nelson under center. Nelson takes the snap. He'll give it off here to the left side. And oh, if he could have stayed on his feet, he was gone. But Brock Fulcum gets it up to the 36-yard line. That'd be plenty for a first down. I believe this is going to be, should be on Agates, unless it's illegal formation on the Mustangs. We'll see. But this should be on Two Harbors. No, it is.
It's a false start on the Mustangs.
So the play shouldn't have even happened. It was a false start on Mora. So I believe since it was a dead ball foul, it's going to move it back. It'll be 3rd down and 9 instead of the 3rd down and 4 that they just converted. At least that's what it should be. Because he raised his hand as if to say a dead ball foul, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, 3rd down and 9, it is a dead ball foul. The play shouldn't have happened, but really couldn't have stopped it. It was in motion by the time they had blown the whistles. That was close. I didn't really see the Mustangs move early, but I guess that's why the referees are down there and I'm not. 8:10 to go here in the first half. Probably should have put some time back on the clock because that ran the clock a little bit, but either way, Nathan Nelson and company move. 3rd down and 9. Nelson takes the snap. Oh, runs into his own player. He's looking to step back for the pass. Tripping, and he's back, taken down at the 19-yard line. That is number 2 on the sack for Two Harbors. That is Zach Bentler with the sack. And this will be a punt situation for the Mustangs. 4th and about 15 now for Mora. Not ideal there that time on their second possession of the evening. You get their first penalty as well. So 7:55 to go. Clock is stopped for some reason. It shouldn't be unless somebody took a timeout, but I don't believe anybody did. Here's the punt. And that one's going to be a decent punt. It's caught at the 45-yard line. He breaks a tackle at the 41, cuts it outside at the 40. He's got room to run, and he's got a lot of speed. Can he outrun the defender? Yes, he's in. Touchdown. And that is number 25 for the Agates. And that is going to be Isaiah Heitela on the punt return touchdown from 45 yards out. And we do have a injured Mustang down, so we'll take a commercial break here on KBEK.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit KettleRiverPizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today.
Game Day Gilman out here, continuing our coverage from Mora practice. I'm now here with one of the coaches who has coached here for some time, Coach Dice. Thank you so much for taking time to do this interview. It's greatly appreciated.
Well, I appreciate you coming over and covering our team. We got a good team this year.
Absolutely, and I know that you coached here for many years. You were part of a couple of state teams that went to state and one that even won state. Talk about your time coaching here. What was it like to coach here, and how fun was it to be a part of those state teams?
Oh, it was just great. You can't imagine what a nice feeling it is to walk off that field. Anyway, anytime you can go across the white lines, I appreciated that, Anyway, kids are doing a good job. This Erickson has got a good staff that he's working with right now, and I don't think we're going to lose many.
We'll have to cut into that Coach Dice interview there. Appreciate him taking time to talk with us during one of the practices there for Mora. But meanwhile, it was a 45-yard punt return touchdown for the Agates to make it a 13-0 game. Zach Johnson to attempt the PAT. It's a 7-point game right now, and the injured Mustang was Maverick Sutherland. Snap, spot, down kick is up, and that one is good. 14-6 now, an 8-point lead here for the Two Harbors Agates in this second quarter. Again, Maverick Sutherland was the injured Mora Mustang. He's now sitting on the trainer's table. And unfortunately, he had to be helped off the field limping a little bit. So we wish nothing but the best for him. Last thing we ever want to see is an injury to any players that are playing out on the fields here on Friday nights. So hopefully Maverick Sutherland is okay and able to get back into this game. Hopefully it's just something where he maybe rolled his ankle a little bit. He can get it taped back up and get back in there. But again, we hope nothing but the best for him. That's unfortunate. That's one of their starting 3 running backs. So Brock Volkema, along with Chase Rodemacher, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, one way or the other. Back deep to receive for Mora. Zach Johnson's got a leg on him, but last time he left it short, and Mora did not go get it. And Two Harbors almost hopped on top of it and got the ball back, but I'm sure Mora now going to be aware of that. And they'll be ready this time. I'm sure Troy Erickson, head coach of the Mustangs, let them know, hey, we got to go get that. That's not something we can just leave. Of course, 14-6, Agates lead on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, custom light force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. Again, that is a brand new facility they're getting over there in Cambridge. A beautiful spot, too. 7:39 to go on that scoreboard here at the brand new Turf Bergloff Dice Field. Mora trails 14-6 after their first drive. Took 10 minutes off the clock. Here's the Zach Johnson boot. And that is going to be taken in at the 11. Volkema on the return. Takes it up on the right side. He does have a lane, but he's going to be taken down from behind. Actually, excuse me, that was not Volkema. That was Rodemacher on the return. Chase Rodemacher on the return. Cooper Nelson gets the tackle from behind. Now, why that's intriguing is Rodemacher had a lane on the right side and a block where he got tackled at. But Cooper Nelson does a good job to tackle him from behind and save a touchdown on the kickoff return from Rodemacher. That's Chase Rodemacher again on the return. This will be the Mustangs' 3rd possession of the evening. They have 1 penalty. Probably about 50 yards of offense right now. I'll have to do the math at halftime. I'm not that quick. Nathan Nelson under center. Nelson's going to give it up the middle here. A nice hole for, that's number 28. That is Mason Nelson, and he gets up past the 40 to the 42. That's a gain of 12 for Mason Nelson, and a good gain there on the 3rd possession for the Mustangs. That was a powerful run. You could tell right from the time he got the ball, Mason Nelson was proving a point on that carry, breaking through a couple of tackles on his way to a 12-yard gain. First down for the Mustangs, 7:10 to go here in the first half. Mustangs trail by 8 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard here on nice 95.5 FM KBEK. Nathan Nelson takes his team to the line of scrimmage. Nelson under center. He's going to give it up again, this time to Mason Nelson. Dives forward to about the 45, but we do have a flag down, and we'll see who this is on. This will be our 3rd penalty of the game. Oh, they're going to get a... Well, it must have been illegal formation, I'm guessing, because they didn't blow the play dead. So instead of first down and 10 at the 42, it'll be first down and 15 from the 37. So the second penalty there for Mora, unfortunately. And that's kind of what happened on that last drive. They got the ball moving. They converted a big third down, but then shot themselves in the foot with a penalty. And you just don't want to see that there if you're the Mustangs on a drive that got started off with a 12-yard ground and pound run there by Mason Nelson. We'll see what they can do here on 1st and 15. Nathan Nelson under center. Takes the snap. He's going to give it off on the right side here quickly. Jolted, but he falls forward after he breaks off the tackle, falling back to the 42. To the original line of scrimmage. That time it was Brock Peterson, a gain of 5.
Brock Peterson with the carry.
So we've got Maverick Sutherland, who is up on that foot. Put a lot of weight on it right now. We're not going to speculate as to what happened, but he's getting looked at by the trainer, and he's up, so that's good news. That is great news. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Mustangs trail by 8. After that, Brock Peterson 5-yard hard run. Nathan Nelson, he'll give it up the middle to Mason Nelson, and he falls forward to the 40, or to the 50, excuse me. Might even be spotted at the 49. Mason Nelson, they will spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 9 on that carry, or excuse me, a gain of 8. Zach Bentler again on the stop. Mason Nelson, he has got a vendetta against this defense on this drive. He is pounding the ball right now. Gain of 7 for Mason Nelson. Ball spotted at the, we'll call it the 49.5 of the Agates. 5.5 minutes to go. 3rd down and 3. Nathan Nelson under center, takes the snap. He's going to give it off here to Brock Volkema. He didn't get much. Yeah, maybe a yard, and that was it. So Brock Volkema gets stopped on that play, stuffed by the Agates. It'll be 4th down and 2. In Agate territory at the 49. 5 minutes to go here in this first half. Mustangs trail by 8. Under 5 minutes to go now. Mustangs, of course, will line up to go for it. It's 4th down and about 2. Let's see what the Mustangs can do here on this 4th down. Nathan Nelson under center. Hard count. Agates don't bite. I like the hard count idea there. I mean, why not try and get free 5 yards? Nathan Nelson will get the call from the sideline. He's got 8 seconds on that play clock. Under center, takes the snap. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's pulled over by his own player, and that gives. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Ooh, he got hit by his own player. The player was coming up from behind him. I believe that was Brock Peterson, and Brock Peterson had no remorse for his well-being on that play. Just ran him over. But it is a 1st down carry there that time for Nathan Nelson on 2 yards. Man, Brock Peterson, he had something that he wanted to prove on that block. Unfortunately, he blocked his own quarterback in the back, making him fall. I mean, he's going to get crap for it in film, but you love to see that energy because he was going to light someone up. Nathan Nelson will hand it off to Brock Peterson. That time he's going to be taken down at the 45. Brock Peterson, a gain of about 2. So 2-yard gain there for Brock Peterson. 2nd down and 8. Josh Johnson on the stop. 2nd down and 8. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Mustangs might have to start picking up the pace here if they want to get in the end zone before the half. Nathan Nelson takes a snap. He gives it up the middle to Mason Nelson. Mason Nelson, he's getting that initial jump when he gets that ball, and it has been great. To the 37. It's Isaiah Hitala on the tackle. To the 37, it'll be gain of 7 for Mason Nelson. 3rd down and 1. 3 minutes to go here in this first half. Mustangs trail on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Nathan Nelson under center. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He got the push, and that's a 1st down Mustangs. 1st down Mustangs to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 2 there for Nathan Nelson. And a 1st down. We'll get a player who has to check out. Again, I'm guessing 2 equipment issues, but Just under 3 minutes to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, their doctors are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Find out more at EmbraceMN.com. They'll leave you with a smile you'll embrace forever. Nearly into that Roddy Motors red zone as the ball is spotted at the 35-yard line. 2:50 to go in this first half. Mustangs trail by 8. Nathan Nelson under center. I think the entire line moved early as Nathan Nelson will get upended at about the 33-yard line. Or maybe he just got the ball a little bit late and waited for the blockers to get in front of him. Either way, the ball will be spotted at the 33. It's a gain of 2 for Nathan Nelson. Second down and 8 to go for the Mustangs. Ball in Agate territory now with 2.5 minutes to go. Mustangs, again, if they're at the 33, so they might have to start playing a little bit of hurry-up offense here. Again, this offense is not necessarily built for going fast, but they certainly can. I've seen the Mora Mustangs do it. They did it plenty last year going fast, and we'll see if they do it here. Nelson under center. Nelson, he will take the snap, give it out wide here to Brock Folkema. Brock Folkema does have an edge. Can he cut it upfield? He got it to the 30, and he'll be wrapped up. Falls forward to the 25. Oh, they're going to spot him short at the 26. So a gain of 7 there for Brock Folkema. A good run, but they're going to spot him short. Third down and 1. Just under 2 minutes to go. 1:45 to go here on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Here they go quickly to the line. Nathan Nelson. They're going to wait for something, and now Nathan Nelson under center. He's going to give it off again to Brock Folkema. Brock Folkema off the left side, gets past the 20 to the 25 to the 20, and that is a gain of 6 there for Brock Folkema and a first down for the Mustangs inside that Roddy Motors red zone. Roddy Motors, Joe Rademacher of Roddy Motors is a United States Marine, so if you're a veteran looking for a new vehicle, talk to a fellow vet who will get you squared away. Nathan Nelson under center takes the snap. He rolls out to his right. He looks into the end zone. This one is, it's intercepted at the 2 by Jacob. Excuse me, that is Jacob. Can't read my own handwriting, apparently. Carpenter. Jacob Carpenter with the INT. And that was tough. I understand the idea with that one, but you had 2 guys covering your tight end. Maybe not the best idea to chuck it down, especially when you've got a drive going like that. Maybe better to just either check it down or take off with it yourself. So Nathan Nelson with the INT there on that pass. It's going to be Agate ball on their own 3-yard line. 1:24 to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team over there wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with Light Force braces or Invisalign clear liners. It'll be that same formation. They're going to pass out of it. They're going to look deep. Nice arm, and that's hung up there. Oh, he caught it. The defender fell. The defender fell at the 35, and the receiver's gone. 97 yards. And I cannot see the number. That's number 10, Tate Nelson. Wow. Tate Nelson, 97 big ones. Whoa. Oh my heavens. The Agates, one play, 97 yards. Jacob Carpenter, he lobbed that one up there, and the defender had a chance at it, but he tripped up, and if he would have stayed up, probably knocks it away. At the very least, he tackles him right where he stood at the 35-yard line, but no, Zach, I believe it's Johnson now to kick the extra point. That one is good. So Zach Johnson on the extra point. It is good. 21-6 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They'll do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. If you don't have insurance, you can ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget at EmbraceMN.com. That is a tough one there for the Mustangs. The INT from Nathan Nelson looking for his target at the 3. To be fair, if that tight end catches it, it's a touchdown, but you got 2 defenders in his way, and Jacob Carpenter was able to get the interception at the 3, and then one play later, he was able to find Tate Nelson for a 97-yard touchdown. It was good coverage. Let's not lie. Let's not take away credit from the defender. It was great coverage, but falling at the 35 where the catch was made, that's tough. He was looking back for the ball, and I'm guessing he either ran in or just lost his footing out there. And sometimes playing from grass to turf can be a little bit different on the footing-wise. Maybe it might be that, but that's a tough one. That is a tough one there for the Mustangs. 21-6, they trail on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. 1:03 left to go here in the first half. We'll see what the Mustangs decide to do with a minute to go here in the first half, trailing by 15. They will get the ball to start the second half. Zach Johnson set to kick it away. Brock Folkema and Chase Rademacher back deep to receive for the Mustangs. And here's the boot. This one's more of a squib again. This time Mora on top of it, and he went down to a knee. Yep. I thought he was going to get away with it. Sometimes he can. Sometimes the referees won't notice, but that time he could not. And this ball will be spotted, looks like maybe right at the 35.
Sean Strandy catches the kickoff.
We'll wait and see. With 1 minute to go, ball will be spotted at the 35. So let's see what Mora does here with a minute left in this first half, trailing by 15. Nathan Nelson will get the call from the sideline and get back to the huddle. They'll have a receiver out wide to the right. That looks like number 2. And I can't get it in time. That's Cole Schwarzbauer. Nathan Nelson will give the handoff there. A gain of 1 to Brock Peterson, I believe. Nope, that was Brock Folkema. Josh Johnson on the stop. So Brock Folkema with a gain of 1. 40 seconds to go. Second down and 9. Nathan Nelson quick to the line, and it will still be Schwarzbauer out wide to the right. Nelson takes the snap. He's going to step back. He's going to look to throw. He rolls out to his right, and this is one that's picked off again. He was under a lot of pressure and just decided to throw it up, but not the best of ideas there. Josh Johnson with the INT. They will have it at the Mustangs' 36-yard line. This is their 4th possession. The second turnover there by the Mustangs. And that's just a case of Nathan Nelson trying to do a lot when he's got not much to work with. He was being pressured and trying to roll out and trying just to extend the play, but sometimes you got to understand that the play might just be dead. You got to throw that ball away or take off and run with it or just take a sack in that situation, because now you set up the Agates in great field position at your own 37-yard line with 30 seconds to go. It only took them 1 play last time. I'm sure the Mustangs will be ready here for another pass. 9 seconds, 8, 7, 6, 5 on that play clock. Eagles will have to go quick. They may not get it off in time, and they will not. Oh, and there's going to be a false start. So not only was it going to be a delay of game, we get a false start. I'm actually not going to call that a false start. That tight end, he realized there was only 2 seconds left on the play clock. He was just going. I mean, we'll call it a false start, but it's really not. He realized there was only 2 seconds left on the play clock, and he just said, we need to go. I'm going. I mean, that's really what it was. Shotgun formation, running back on either side of the quarterback. Running back or wide receiver in the slot and out wide. Tate Nelson comes in motion from left to right. And that's going to be a flag on the play. You cannot move towards the line of scrimmage in motion. You have to stay perpendicular? I hope that's right. Oh, my goodness. It's been a while since I've done math, ladies and gentlemen. But you have to stay perpendicular to the line of scrimmage. You cannot go towards it. Otherwise, they're going to get you for false start. It's technically a legal motion, but false start is called. Back them up 5 to the 47-yard line. Agates will have 31 seconds to go, 47 yards. It'll be Tate Nelson in the slot once again. They're going to take the snap. Carpenter, he looks, he's rolling out to his right. Nearly, he is sacked. No, he gets out of the sack, and he's looking downfield. He is sacked back behind the 45. Great pressure there by the Mustangs. They're going to spot him at the 47? Well, we got one ref saying to spot the ball at the 47. Now they're going to spot it where he was sacked. They're going to spot him at the 45. That's going to be the end of the first half, but a sack there by a couple of Mustangs after Jacob Carpenter initially broke off of that first sack. So, a sack to end the half, maybe? Possibly? Perhaps? No, that is going to be halftime. All right, we had a weird little lull right there where I'm not really sure what happened or what we were trying to figure out. But either way, that is halftime, and the Agates lead here at Bergloff Dice Field over your Mora Mustangs 21-6. But the Mustangs do end the half on a positive play on defense, getting a huge sack. A couple of Mustangs grabbed that sack. So we'll take a commercial break. We'll be back here after a word from our fine sponsors. You're listening to high school football here on Nice 95.5 FM, KBEK.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Hones Auto Body and Glass has 43 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are iCar and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora. Hones, they'll fix you up right.
Hey, you looking for a reliable propane supplier? Look no further than Burnett Dairy Propane. Proud to serve you, providing top-notch propane services all year round, offering convenient delivery options and flexible payment plans that suit your schedule and budget. Trust the experts in the field, Burnett Dairy Propane. Call them today at 715-689-1032 or visit them online at burnettdairy.com. Burnett Dairy Propane, your dependable propane partner.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Joe and the gang at Roddy Motors say, "Go Mustangs!" Well, of course, he's got two boys on the varsity squad. He's born and raised in Mustang country, voted Reader's Choice Best Dealer in Kanabec County 2 years in a row. That's what you call a repeat champ. And he offers vehicles of all makes and models, can get you financed on site, and put you in your new vehicle before the Mustangs take on next week's opponent. When you need a quality new vehicle, make your way to Roddy Motors in Mora or visit roddymotors.com.
And now for your local news on WCMP. I'm Joe Keyport.
And I'm Eric Van Rainen.
Municipalities around East Central Minnesota passed ordinances regarding the public use of cannabis this week. On Tuesday, the Pine County Board approved its public use ordinance limiting the use of cannabis products in public spaces. During their discussion, the board went back and forth over whether cannabis use should be allowed in memorial forests, since alcohol and tobacco use is allowed. Commissioner Matt Ludwig felt the county should not allow the consumption in memorial forests since the rule is complaint-driven.
If we leave it in there, it's probably going to be harmless unless it's complaint driven and there's an issue. And then if the officer or our officers have to respond, at least they have a tool in their toolbox to do something about it.
The state is still deciding on rules surrounding cannabis use in state forests, so Pine County may adjust its rules in the future.
Also on Tuesday, the Isanti County Board held a public hearing on a similar ordinance. Vice Chair Alan Duff thanked attendees for sharing comments which were in favor of the regulation.
I want to thank the public for their comments, a lot of good points. And I want to thank our attorney, Jeff, for proactively putting together this ordinance. So thank you, Jeff, for that. As you've heard the comments from the public, they're pretty strongly in support of this.
After a conversation defining public and private spaces, the board approved the ordinance unanimously. The Bram City Council also passed a measure to ban the use of tobacco and cannabis products in defined public spaces. The city of Hinckley will be holding a public hearing on its cannabis public use ordinance next week. Additionally, the Pine City Council approved moving forward with selling low-potency THC beverages and gummies at the municipal liquor store during a meeting on Wednesday. Voyager Bottle Shop manager Laura Smetna said the decision is part of a learning phase that she and her staff are going through following the legalization of cannabis this year.
I think it's going to be similar to, when the bourbon category went crazy. We all had to learn about bourbon.
honestly, I don't drink bourbon or seltzers. We had to learn about seltzers. And so it's kind of a way for us to get our feet wet.
The THC products would need to be stored separately to be compliant with state standards. Smetna says they have a growing number of customers asking for low-potency THC products that were approved by the state last year.
In other news, Pine City Administrator Scott Hildebrand has been listed as a finalist in the City of Oak Park Heights search for a new administrator. Hildebrand is one of 6 candidates selected for interviews. The Oak Park Heights City Council is slated to conduct those interviews on September 15th and make a hiring decision on September 26th. Hildebrand was hired by the City of Pine City in September of 2021.
The Bram City Council took steps to update the city's comprehensive plan for the first time since 1997 during Tuesday's meeting. The council unanimously voted to direct city staff to put out requests for proposals for consultant services. Discussions about Bram's comprehensive plan were tabled at the council's August meeting. The council previously planned to wait to take action on the plan until 2024. That decision was partially due to being in the process of hiring a new city administrator. According to interim administrator Linda Wolf, interviews were scheduled for today with 8 candidates for the position. This has been your look for Friday, September 8th.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Wellia Health is here to keep you feeling your best so you can enjoy all the things you love best. You can count on us for your eye exams, mental health services, rehabilitation, wellness exams, urgent care, and much more. At Wellia Health, our goal is to help you live life well. Let Wellia Health help you get back to your best. Give us a call today to set up an appointment. 320-679-1313. WelliaHealth.org.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, why have you been so happy lately?
It's because I no longer pay for hot water.
What? You have 4 teenagers that take all-day showers. How do you not pay for hot water?
Well, I put in a central boiler outdoor furnace that heats my house, my garage, and now I have virtually endless free hot water.
Wow, that's great. With my 10 kids, I'll really save some money. Where do I get a furnace?
Check with your local central boiler dealer, of course.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Hey!
Take KBEK wherever you go. Download the new mobile app. It's free, and it's a game changer.
Automatic first down.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. We're at halftime here in Mora at the new turf Bergloff Dice Field. Mustangs trail 21-6 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They'll do all the insurance heavy lifting for you, and if you don't have insurance, you can ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget. Also, the team over there believes that the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with the lifelong retention program at EmbraceMN.com. So the Mustangs, after that first drive, really couldn't get much going, and it was really due to the fact that they were kind of shooting themselves in the foot. 2 penalties that really, the second one didn't hurt them as much because they were able to convert, but it still did kind of hurt them because the time that they had left after that in the first half was, I think it was, we were creeping up on 2 minutes to go after that second penalty. Now the first penalty they got was on their second possession, and it set them back on a 3rd down and long, and they were unable to convert. Unfortunately, they were tackled in the backfield for a big loss, and then they had to punt it away, and unfortunately for them, Agates were able to score again. And then on that last drive, well, I guess it would technically be their second to last drive because they did get the ball once more, but on that second to last drive, they got nearly into the red zone, that Roddy Motors red zone, but just unfortunately, Nathan Nelson scrambling out. He found his tight end. Now, give him credit. If that ball is just a bit further into the end zone, that's a touchdown. But Nelson couldn't get everything into it as he was being pressured, so he had to kind of go off of his back foot and lob it in the air, and that left room for Jacob Carpenter to come up and take the interception. And then it was one play later that the Two Harbors Agates passed it 97 yards to Tate Nelson for a touchdown. Tate Nelson has shown off his speed here this evening. It's been impressive, the speed of this Aggies team. And we talked with Coach Erickson about that speed, and he said we're just going to have to play. We're going to face teams like that, but we're just going to have to learn to combat it. And so I'm not going to say Mora's done a bad job. That's a play where they didn't really do anything wrong, because on that play, the defender had the best coverage you could ask for. If he had stayed up and not fallen, that ball is at the very least knocked down, if not intercepted. I mean, the defender just fell at the 35-yard line. Looking back for the ball, he must have tripped up under his own feet, but he tripped up, and that led Tate Nelson to be untouched into the end zone. But again, if the defender stays up, at the very least, that is knocked down in an incomplete pass, and we're probably talking about a much different game here at halftime. But instead, it is 21-6. Zach Johnson for the Aggies has converted all 3 of his extra points. He's booted some pretty good balls, but he has left some up at around that 35-yard line. They almost got it once. Then the Mustangs realized it and were like, okay, we need to be aware of that. And they did there on that second time. But unfortunately, with, I think it was around 15 seconds left, they really couldn't do much there with the ball before halftime. So the Mustangs do trail 21-6. Looking at these first half stats, we'll go with the Joe Arbors Aggies first. They had 1 penalty. On 4 possessions, they scored 3 times, 8 carries for 72 yards, a 45-yard punt return for a touchdown by Hatala, and 2 interceptions from Josh Johnson and Carpenter. They had 1 pass for 97 yards and a touchdown to Tate Nelson on the play. That gives them over 150 yards of offense in the first half. For the Mora Mustangs, 4 possessions, 2 penalties, 2 turnovers as well. They ran the ball 31 times for 106 yards. They also completed a pass for 10 yards, so 116 yards of offense there in that first half. But again, those 2 interceptions by Nathan Nelson. And I don't think that's something they're going to look at and then say to themselves, oh, we need to not look at the pass game anymore. I think that's just something they're going to talk to Nathan Nelson about and say, hey, instead of chucking it up like that, take off and run with it, or instead throw it away or dump it off to one of your running backs who is, right next to you. I think they're going to realize that, because you know what? It's actually been, he's had more time in the pocket than he has rolling out from what I've noticed there in that first half, which is strange. Usually you'd say if a quarterback can get on the edge, he's going to have more time. But the Aggies, with that speed, that team speed, has just done a good job of getting him on the edge and not letting him escape. So I think if you're the Mustangs, if you are going to throw again here in this game, which you might have to, being down by 15 if it gets late into the second half, I say keep Nathan Nelson in that pocket, because he's had a decent pocket to work with. The first pass he completed on the evening was to Devin McClanahan for 10 yards. That was from inside the pocket. So if you're Nathan Nelson, I think you're kind of sitting there going, okay, let's work from inside the pocket and let's work over the middle. Let's work these quick slant and out routes. Just make them quick. Make these plays quick, because, again, the team speed of the Aggies has been absolutely torrid hot here to begin this first half. For the Mustangs on defense, well, one of the things that I think they need to do is just read that option better. And that's easier said than done. Trust me, if you've guarded it at all, you're saying to yourself, yeah, that's not going to be easy to do. But you got to tell everybody to stay home. It's the defensive ends who have the quarterback. The linebackers have the running back. If it's a triple option like that, defensive ends have the quarterback, linebackers have the running back. The cornerbacks have to come up and play the other running back or just crash the line, but they also have to play that contain. And again, defensive line has the quarterbacks. Linebackers have the running backs. Corners have to come up and play contain. They got to know that it's a stock block and not an actual route that the receiver is running. And I'm sure that's what these coaches of the Mustangs are telling their players right now. We're at halftime, and the Aggies lead over your Mora Mustangs 21-6 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, thanks so much for sponsoring us. The team at Embrace Orthodontics believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic care experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program. EmbraceMN.com. We'll take another commercial break, and then when we come back, we should be set for that second half Kettle River Pizza kickoff here on Nice 95.5. Kettle River Pizza. If your team is looking for an easy way to raise funds for your organization, visit KettleRiverPizza.com, the easiest and cheesiest way to fundraise. That's Kettle River Pizza. The second half kickoff coming up your way after a word from our fine sponsors. You're listening to high school football here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK.
Are you looking for a position where your role impacts the community around you? Then look no further than Burnett Dairy Cooperative in Grantsburg, Wisconsin. Owned by the farmers in your community, Burnett Dairy offers numerous career options with various responsibilities and growth opportunities. Positions such as CDL drivers, who work closely with our farmers, cheese production, creating award-winning cheeses, and retail store clerks making someone's day better. Visit BurnettDairy.com and click on Careers to join our herd.
Kettle River Pizza loves supporting all the local teams. And if your team is interested in fundraising, well, they've got you covered. Kettle River Pizza has years of experience in fundraising for local teams, organizations, and clubs, and they would like to help you too. With their experience and the fact that Kettle River Pizza is an easy sell, your fundraiser is bound to be a great success. Visit Kettle River Pizza online and click on their fundraising tab. Kettle River Pizza, a winner every time. Grab a few at your local convenience or grocery store for after the game.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit KettleRiverPizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today.
And back here on Nice 95.5 FM, not great news here for the Mora Mustangs as Maverick Sutherland looks like he'll be done for the game. We're not going to speculate as to what it is, but Maverick Sutherland will be out for the rest of the game as he is on crutches coming back to the sideline. Don't forget, though, our turnovers are sponsored by Haley Newman with Keller Williams Realty. Haley Newman turning over the key to your new home. Of course, Haley Newman looking to buy or sell a property, you can contact Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty at 320-469-6868. We've got so many things that we're adding each week to these broadcasts that sometimes I do a terrible job and forget that we have some new sponsors. So Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty, I apologize for those two turnovers that I missed, but the game has just been moving so quickly here in this first half. But again, Haley Newman is our turnover sponsor. Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty. Want to know the value of your property? You can contact Haley Newman at hnewman@kw.com. That's HNEWMAN at KW.com. Again, thanks to Haley Williams of Haley Newman, of Keller Williams Realty for sponsoring the turnovers here for the game. So we're just about set for the second half kickoff here on KBK. We'll take another word from our fine sponsors. You're listening to football on 95.5 FM KBK.
Oh no. Oh man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Hones Auto Body and Glass has 43 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are I-CAR and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora. Hones, they'll fix you up right. The new Nice 95.5 mobile app. Local news, sports, and weather. And great music at your fingertips. Download it in the App Store or in Google Play. Now, back to more live local sports action on KBEK.
Yeah, back for this second half. Kettle River Pizza kickoff here at Bergloff Dice Field. The new turf Bergloff Dice Field here in Mora, the home of the Mustangs. The second half Kettle River Pizza kickoff about to get underway. The Mora Mustangs trail in this game 21-6 to the 2 Arbors Agates, but the Mustangs will get the ball to start this second half. If you're just joining us, thanks so much for joining us here this evening. Mustangs, scored on their very first drive. They took 10 minutes off the clock with their first drive of the game. Went downfield, scored, and then after that, a couple of penalties and backwards plays held them off the scoreboard. And Two Harbors, they both have the same color, so give me a break. Two Harbors went quickly down the field and scored a punt return touchdown and a 97-yard passing touchdown. But here it is, the Kettle River second half kickoff. Kettle River Pizza, pepperoni and sausage, chicken Alfredo, or the hot Hawaiian. Grab a handful of delicious Kettle River pizzas at your local grocery convenience store tonight. Kettle River pizzas are handcrafted right in Asco. The Kettle River Pizza second half kickoff, and Zach Johnson with the boot. That one's down, and it's going to be taken in at the 20-yard line. Cuts it up to the right of the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, and he's escorted out of bounds near the 50. A big return there for the Mora Mustangs, and that was number 23. That was Troy Bankers on the return for the Mustangs, and the Mustangs are set up in great field position to start this second half. The ball will be spotted right at the 50. It looks like we do have an injury out there on the field. It's on the Mustangs sideline, so with that, we will take a commercial break. You're listening to football here on KBEK.
Hey, you looking for a reliable propane supplier? Look no further than Burnett Dairy Propane. Proud to serve you, providing top-notch propane services all year round, offering convenient delivery options and flexible payment plans that suit your schedule and budget. Trust the experts in the field, Burnett Dairy Propane. Call them today at 715-689-1032 or visit them online at burnettdairy.com. Burnett Dairy Propane, your dependable propane partner.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Zach Johnson, the injured Two Harbors agate on that play. He was able to get up and walk off under his own power, still walking over to the Agates bench, but good sign that they are able to get him back to the sideline. So the Mustangs will start, though, with this first possession of the second half on the 50. Great return there by the Mustangs' Troy Bankers. A big return. And as my buddy was just telling me, that's a tone setter right there. So Nathan Nelson and company, power T formation. Nelson under center, gets the whistle for the okay to go. Nathan Nelson, he'll keep it himself off the right side, gets past the line of scrimmage and picks up about 3 on the play. Oh, excuse me, he broke through. I thought the bundle of players at the 47 was him, but he gets to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and the stop there by Cash Williams. A gain of 8 there for Nathan Nelson on that carry. I thought the bundle of players back a few yards was him. No, he squirted through for 8 yards. So Nathan Nelson now, nearly got tackled in the backfield. I mean, the Agates got a nasty push. And Mason Nelson will go backwards by a yard or 2. So Mason Nelson, a loss of 1. Tackle there by Zach Leibel. And it'll be 3rd down and 3. Under 11 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Mustangs trail 21-6 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. So here we go. Nathan Nelson, 3rd down and 3. Under center, takes the snap. He's going to give it off on the right side to Brock Peterson. He breaks through a tackle, falls forward past the 40 to the 36-yard line. Woo, what a carry there. It's a gain of 7, and the stop made by Josh Johnson, but it's a first down carry for Brock Peterson and a gain of 7. Brock Peterson has just been bowling through defenders as he carries the ball. That's only his 3rd carry. They might want to give it to him more here. That 1 carry here to begin the second half was as many yards as he had in the first half on 2 carries. Brock Peterson just running through those arm tackles, refusing to go down, finally wrapped up at the 36. Nathan Nelson under center, power T formation. Nelson takes the snap. He'll give it off to Brock Volkema. Brock Volkema off the left side. Gets past the 40, nearly to the 30. He'll be down at the 31. It's a gain of 5 for Brock Volkema.
Brock Volkema with the carry. Tackled by Ruberg.
Chase Ruberg on the stop for the Two Harbors Agates. And this is eerily similar to their first drive of the game for the Mora Mustangs. They are just proving to be menaces up front. And then we talked with Coach Erickson preseason. He said that's what's going to be their key for this season, up front on both the offensive and defensive lines. Under 9.5 to go here in this third quarter. Nathan Nelson under center, power T formation. Nelson sets up, and there definitely was a miscommunication. I think Mason Nelson was supposed to get the carry, but Nathan Nelson wound up keeping it. And he'll be stopped at the 33, so a loss of 2 there for Nathan Nelson. 3rd and 7. It's Zach Bentler getting through the line quickly to make the stop. Zach Bentler quick through the line. I mean, I think that's the reason why he couldn't get the handoff to Mason Nelson, or just simply put, Zach Bentler got through. Now it looks like there's a little bit of miscommunication as to what the play is. Nathan Nelson either can't hear it or he didn't get the play call. And now they're 4-3-2, and there's going to have to be a timeout. Yep. So head coach Troy Erickson will call a timeout there for the Mustangs. And unfortunately, having to call a timeout there, not what you want when you're driving like that, but Nathan Nelson just could not hear the play call from Coach Troy Erickson, so they'll be left with 2 here in this second half. Certainly not ideal. 8.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Mustangs trail 21-6. 3rd down and 7, ball at the 33-yard line of Two Harbors. It's been a good first drive. Started at the 50. They've gained 17 tough, hard-earned yards, but almost another penalty that time would have set them back 5 more. And Troy Erickson, to avoid that, called the timeout, but he's probably a little bit upset that they weren't able to get the play call that time, but I'm sure he's just letting them know, hey, don't let this distract you from the drive we were just having. Don't let this distract you from the drive we are on. We're still on a drive. We've still got momentum. Our offensive line's still getting a great push. Let's go and get the job done. So back out of the timeout. Mora comes to the line. 3rd down and 7. Nathan Nelson brings the play call into the huddle. And to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 7. Ball at the Agate 33-yard line. 8:31 to go. Takes a snap off the right side. That is Brock Volkema. He falls forward to the 25-yard line, and that'll be enough for a Mustang first down. 8 yards. Stopped there by Jacob Carpenter, but 8 yards for Brock Volkema, and it's enough for a first down inside the 30 to the 25, and the Mustangs keep going with this impressive first drive of the second half. Now it'll be up to the offense to finish off the drive. Nathan Nelson quickly to the line. He's going to hand it off to Brock Peterson. Brock Peterson breaks one tackle and then is taken down by the ankle at the 20. So a gain of 5 there for Brock Peterson. 2nd down and 5. It's Cash Williams on the stop. Cash Williams has made a lot of impressive open field tackles here tonight. He has, honestly, he's probably saved 2 or 3 touchdowns with those open field tackles. This could easily be tied or more elite if he doesn't make those tackles. So doing a good job here tonight on the outside is Cash Williams for the Agates. But the Mustangs on a drive, 2nd down and 5, ball at the 20, 7.5 minutes to go. Now, if the Mustangs can score here, that'll really change the look of this game. Nathan Nelson under center takes the snap. He gives it off the left side to Brock Volkema. Brock Volkema off the left side, past the 20 to the 15, inside the 15 to the 13, 12-yard line. Either way, it's a first down Mustangs. 8-yard gain there for Brock Volkema. Dewey on the tackle. First down and 10 inside the Roddy Motors red zone. Roddy Motors can help you get into the next vehicle. They can even get you financed. Visit RoddyMotors.com today. First down and 10 at the 12. Nathan Nelson gives it off here to Brock Peterson. He falls down diving at the 10. A gain of 2 there for Brock Peterson. Stop there by Josh Johnson. So 2nd down and 8 from the 10. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Nathan Nelson will head to Coach Erickson to get the play call with 24 seconds to go. He'll bring it into the huddle. A late man off for the Agates here, but he is off in time. Great hustle. 6.5 to go. 2nd down and 8. Nathan Nelson under center. Nathan takes the snap, rolling out, and wow. Oh, no, it's up the middle. And I'm not sure who got the carry. I believe that was maybe Mason Nelson to the 8. Gain of 2. That was a great fake that time by Nathan Nelson. He had the defender come push him over, and I think they got together and said to each other, hey, great game so far. Gain of 2, 3rd down and 6. Again, they can get a first down without getting a touchdown here in the Roddy Motors red zone. But 3rd down and 6. Nathan Nelson under center. Nelson takes the snap. He gives it off the left side to Brock Folkema. Brock Folkema hurdles over a man. Plows inside the 5. Nearly to the 2. I think he'll be stopped short of the 1st. Yeah, it's going to be 4th down and 1 from the 3. A gain of 5 for Brock Folkema. He's down at the 3. 4th down and 1. Another nice tackle there by Jacob Carpenter, the quarterback for this team, getting in on the action. So the Mustangs, 4th down and 1. Ball at the 3. Nathan Nelson, what do the Mustangs have up their sleeve? Yeah, obviously you want the first down, but try and punch it in here. Closing in on 5 minutes to go. 10 seconds on the play clock. Nathan Nelson takes his team to the line. Nathan Nelson takes it, gives it off to Brock Folkema, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Brock Folkema with the 3-yard rushing touchdown to put the Mustangs on the board here in the second half and make it 21-12. That touchdown coming from inside the Roddy Motors red zone. Roddy Motors from in Mora. Roddy Motors voted best dealer in Kanabec County 2 years in a row. That's a repeat champion. Roddy Motors in Mora. The red zone sponsor, Roddy Motors red zone, leads to a Mustang touchdown, 21-12 with 5 minutes to go. Nathan Nelson sets up, power T. Here's the handoff to Brock Peterson into the end zone. Plows over a defender for 2. Brock Peterson, the 2-point conversion, makes it a 7-point deficit now for the Mustangs. And the Mustangs have changed the look of this game again on the first drive of the second half. The Mustangs have cut it down to 7. Now it's up to the defense of the Mustangs to make a stop and get the ball back for this red-hot Mustangs offense. And right now, it's almost feel like if the Mustangs can get a stop on defense, they'll have all sorts of momentum, possibly could go down and get the lead with a 2-point conversion and a touchdown. But we will have to wait and see. Great first drive there of the second half for the Mora Mustangs. They took off 7 minutes of time on that first drive. Their first possession of the game, 10 minutes. This one, 7 minutes. That's 17 minutes of possession in just 2 possessions. There are 12-minute quarters, ladies and gentlemen. That's a quarter and a half of possession, darn near, in 2 drives. That is impressive. But with the way the Agates have been scoring, you do need a big stop here because 28-14 makes it a little bit different, especially with the quarter nearing its end. We're over halfway through this third quarter, 21-14. I think we're in for a wild finish. And getting set to kick it away is Lars Brockmuller. Brockmuller will get set to kick. Brockmuller, I believe the foreign exchange student for Mora, kicking off. I love when we can have foreign exchange students who play a lot of soccer over from wherever they're from and then come here to kick. It's so impressive. Brockmuller, and there's the boot. That one's going to bounce at the 25. It takes a high bounce, picked up at about the 23. Ahead of steam there for the Two Harbor Agate. He's got some room to run, makes a defender miss at the 45, plows forward past the 50 to about the 47 of the Mustangs, and that is not what you want if you are the Mustangs. Giving the Agates great field position. A couple of Mustangs make the stop. Agates have it on the Mustang 47-yard line. Making the stop was Cole Grams for the Mustangs, and lucky he did, because if not, that returner is probably gone. Under 5 minutes to go, 21-14, the Agates lead, but the Mustangs looking for a big stop after gaining some momentum from their offense. First possession of the second half here for the Agates. Carpenter and company line up. Looks like this could be an option play again. It will be. They do the option to the outside. This time it is much better covered out there. Great tackled in the open field by that Mora Mustang defender. I believe that's a maybe possibly Brock Folkema. Maybe not. It is hard to see, folks. It is Folkema.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's so hard to see from up here because we're up a little bit higher and it's dark out, so a little bit tough. Oh, you mean it's dark out at night, Ethan? Yeah, it is. Under 4.5 to go here. 21-14. Second down and 8 for the Agates at the 44-yard line. Carpenter looks, he throws, it's a slant, and that pass is caught at the 38-yard line, and the receiver that time, number 25 of the Agates. That's
to the 30-yard line.
Isaiah Heitela.
First down.
From the 44 to the 30, a gain of 14 for Heitela. And it's a first down for the Agates. And this was the big worry, I think, for the Mustangs on defense is just how quickly and big chunk-wise that this Agates offense can move. A slant play turns into 14 yards. The defender nearly got him from behind, but Heitela turned on the Jets and picked up 14 yards. 4:04 to go here in the third quarter. Ball placed at the 30-yard line. It's going to be that option, but this time it's going to be Jacob Carpenter who keeps it. He's got a lane, and he is gone. Carpenter for 30-yard touchdown.
Carpenter keeps it for the Agate touchdown.
And that'll make it 27-14, and it has just been the Agate team's speed right now that is hurting the Mustangs to make it 27-14. Jacob Carpenter, a 30-yard touchdown run. So both teams score on their first possession here in the second half, but the Agates do it way quicker in about a minute and a half of time, not even, about a minute 15. But now if you're the Mustangs, that's okay, because now you'll have over 3.5 minutes to go on your drive, and then that'll probably bleed into the fourth quarter just because the Mustangs have had long drives, but this could spell good for the Mustangs just because that leaves Mustangs time here in the third quarter, excuse me. The kick is up and good by Zach Johnson, and it's 28-14, the lead for the Agates here on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, their doctors are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Start today at embracemn.com. So the Mustangs down now by 14, but that first drive for the Mustangs so important to get them back within the even number, as I like to call it. They were down by 15, then got down to 7, now down by 14 again. Now you don't have to go for 2 if you wish not to, but so far the Mustangs have. So the Agates will get set to kick it away. Zach Johnson brings his squad back. Actually, we're going to get a new kicker, I think. Unless my eyes deceived me. I think that's number 52. It is. So we've got a new kicker out there. And that is going to be Colton Linden. So Colton Linden will be set to kick it away for the Agates. Colton Linden, the Agates kicker now. Folkema and Rademacher back to return. It's taken in at the 39, breaks off of one tackle, then falling forward before he's getting tackled at about the 44-yard line. So decent starting field position here for the Mustangs. They'll have 3:50 to go here in the third quarter to try and get back within 7. But again, their drives averaging, I'd guess, about 6.5 minutes of possession time. If that's the case, this possession will lead into the fourth quarter. Then if they can score, they just need a big stop from their defense. It'll be all up to the defense, I think, to make a stop. And if this defense can make 1 or 2 stops, this Mustangs team will have a chance. But right now, the Agate offense just too quick. Oh, and now Brock Folkema comes off the field limping. Oh, my goodness. Now what you want to see if you're the Mustangs. Either way, Nathan Nelson will hand it up the middle. A quick gain to the 48-yard line. I did not see who got the carry that time. I believe that's Mason Nelson to the 48, a gain of 4.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
That's his 10th carry of the night. Zach Leibel with the stop for the Agates. 2nd down and 6 to go for Mora. Power T formation, Nathan Nelson takes the snap. He gives it off the right side, trying to make a defender miss, and then he's swarmed upon. No gain that time for the ball carrier. That is number 6 on the carry. That is Carter Gamal. No gain there for Carter Gamal. Michael Loisel on the tackle, along with Zach Leibel. 3rd down and 6. Nelson under center, takes a snap, gives it out on the far side to Brock Peterson. Brock Peterson finds an edge, and he's upended near the first, but I don't think he got it. He's going to be short by about a yard, a gain of 5 for Brock Peterson, but he's going to come up short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And we got another injury out there. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to football on KBEK.
Joe and the gang at Roddy Motors say, "Go Mustangs!" Well, of course, he's got 2 boys on the varsity squad. He's born and raised in Mustang country, voted Reader's Choice Best Dealer in Kanabec County 2 years in a row. That's what you call a repeat champ. And he offers vehicles of all makes and models, can get you financed on site, and put you and your new vehicle before the Mustangs take on next week's opponent. When you need a quality new vehicle, make your way to Roddy Motors in Mora or visit roddymotors.com.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Wellia Health is here to keep you feeling your best so you can enjoy all the things you love best. You can count on us for your eye exams, mental health services, rehabilitation, wellness exams, urgent care, and much more. At Wellia Health, our goal is to help you live life well. Let Wellia Health help you get back to your best. Give us a call today to set up an appointment. 320-679-1313. WelliaHealth.org.
Hi, Rob. Hey, why have you been so happy lately? It's because I no longer pay for hot water. What? You have 4 teenagers that take all-day showers. How do you not pay for hot water? Well, I put in a central boiler outdoor furnace that heats my house, my garage, and now I have virtually endless free hot water. Wow, that's great. With my 10 kids, I'll really save some money. Where do I get a furnace? Check with your local central boiler dealer, of course.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
It's Nathan Nelson on the carry. Breaks off a tackle, spins off of one, falls forward to the 35. It's a Mustang first down. A gain of 12 that time for Nathan Nelson. Making the stop was Aaron Bachelder, I think. I hope so. That's as close as it's going to get. So Bachelder with the stop for the Aggies, but a nice gain there for Nathan Nelson. Spun off a tackle, plowed forward to the 35. Oh, Nathan Nelson will line up under center. He will keep it himself. He ducks underneath the tackle, then falls forward to the 32. It's going to be a gain of 3 there for Nathan Nelson. That'll make it 2nd down and 7 with a minute and a half to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They'll leave you with a smile you embrace forever. Also, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. Find out more at EmbraceMN.com. Carter Gamal will check back into the game at running back. And it looks like we had one of the running backs just cramping up a little bit. I think it was Brock Folkema who might have been just cramping up a little bit. So here we go. 2nd down and 7. Nathan Nelson will hand it up the middle. Running back takes it past the 30, falling forward to about the 28-yard line. That was Mason Nelson to the 28. Gain of 4.
Bankers on the run. Brought down by Loisel. 3rd and 3 for the Mustangs.
3rd down and 3 now for Mora. Third down and 3. 20 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Nathan Nelson takes the snap. He gives it off on the right side. Plowing forward to the 25. If that the spot should be a 1st down, it is. And I can't see the number of who that is. That's 20. That's not 22. I know that. That's 20-something. Troy Bankers, that's 23. So 23 Troy Bankers for a pickup of 3. And a 1st down for Mora, and that will probably spell the end of the 3rd quarter. So the end of the 3rd quarter on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard shows the Mustangs trailing 28-14. Embrace Orthodontics, they'll do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. If you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget. Also, the team at Embrace believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program. EmbraceMN.com. We're just outside that Roddy Motors red zone. We'll take a quick commercial break here. We'll be back for the start of the 4th quarter. You're listening to High School Football on KBEK.
Hey!
Take KBEK wherever you go. Download the new mobile app. It's free, and it's a game changer.
Automatic 1st down.
Are you looking for a position where your role impacts the community around you? Then look no further than Burnett Dairy Cooperative in Grantsburg, Wisconsin. Owned by the farmers in your community, Burnett Dairy offers numerous career options with various responsibilities and growth opportunities. Positions such as CDL drivers, who work closely with our farmers, cheese production, creating award-winning cheeses, and retail store clerks making someone's day better. Visit BurnettDairy.com and click on Careers to join our herd.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. We're starting the 4th quarter. Mustangs with the ball at the 25-yard line, just outside that Roddy Motors red zone. Mustangs trying to punch it in. 12 minutes back up on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Mustangs need to get in. Nathan Nelson. I'm not sure who has that ball. It is trying to find a number here, and I believe that's Bankers again on the carry. No gain. Or Mason Nelson. I guess that works. No gain for Mason Nelson. 2nd down and 10. 11 and a half minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Again, the Mustangs will probably have to work a little bit quicker now that we're into the 4th quarter and they're down by 14. Just because, again, not that it's bad to take a lot of time on your drives, but you're in the 4th now. Nathan Nelson. Oh, he nearly trips. He's looking back to pass. He throws. It's going to be underthrown. The intended receivers was Bankers, and had Nelson had just a smidge more time, he would have probably completed that. We might be talking about the receiver still running. Probably into that blue end zone. 11-12 to go here in the 4th quarter. 3rd down and 10 for Mora. Nathan Nelson and company get that call Up to the line of scrimmage now. 3rd down and 10. Get most of it here, then go for it on 4th. Nathan Nelson. Oh my goodness. He is sacked well behind the line at the... He's sacked by Zach Leibel. Back to the 33-yard line. Loss of 8. And that's not one that you need there if you're Mora. What you wanted, what you hope for on a play like that is you get most of it back on 3rd and then go for it on 4th and short. Not the case that time, as now it's 4th and a country mile. 5 seconds left on that game clock, or on the play clock, 4, 3, 2. Nathan Nelson will take the snap in time. He'll step back to throw. He's got decent protection. Pops it up, and it is! Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. Intercepted by the quarterback, Jacob Carpenter. And Carpenter cuts it back at the 40, breaks a tackle, falls forward, and tackled at the Mustang 35. We got a couple of flags. I'm guessing this is coming back. This has got to be blocking the backs. So this is coming back. Got 2 flags, one at the 40, one at the 47. Probably coming back on the return. There's probably blocks in the backs or holding. Probably both. Maybe. We'll see. Either way, flags down. And usually if it's behind, when it's behind the play like that, usually it's coming back on the return. 10:01 to go. Man, give credit to Nathan Nelson there. Yeah, it's both on the Agates. So that'll back him up on the return. The 3rd interception by Nathan Nelson here this evening. And, ooh, that'll be nice for the Mustangs. A 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So this will be back at the nearly the 25, the 26-yard line. Might be right on the 25. So that'll help the Mustangs out. But Nathan Nelson gave that ball a ride, and just his receiver just couldn't locate it and come down with it. The quarterback for the Agates, Jacob Carpenter, came down with it, and nice return, but a couple of penalties out there. Pushes it back to the 25-yard line. So if there's a silver lining there, that's basically a punt, return to the 25. I think that's what you got to look at here if you're Mora. 4th and 20, I mean, obviously you could have hoped for more, but I think that's the second best outcome you could have hoped for, other than a 1st down or a touchdown. Because again, it's basically a punt that Agates get back to return to the 25. So the Two Harbors Agates will start with the ball. You got Aiden Adamski in the middle of that line. Carry there up past the 25 to about the 32. The carry there by Tate Nelson. And he'll get it to the 28, gain of 3. Frederickson on the stop. 2nd down and 7. Under 10 minutes to go here on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, custom light force braces or Invisalign. Clear liners with 3 locations, Pine City, Lynchburg, and Cambridge. Of course, that turnover is a Haley Newman Keller Williams Realty turnover. Haley Newman turning over the key to your new home. Turnover courtesy of Haley Newman. Looking to buy or sell a property? Contact Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty at 320-469-6868. Toss play here to the left side, stiff arming a couple of defenders and falling down at the 30-yard line. That's number 22, Cash Williams on the carry. Up to the 30, a gain of 2 for Cash Williams. A couple of Mustangs bring him down, so it's 3rd down and 5. And the Mustangs need a stop here. Under 9 minutes to go. If they can get the ball back, get a punt, get in decent field position, go down, score quickly, they'll need their defense to make another stop, but there's still plenty of time to come back and try and close the gap here. But again, we'll probably see the Mustangs in hurry-up mode if they can get the ball back here. 10 seconds on the play clock. Agates are going to have to hurry to the line. 7-6-5. Carpenter, I don't know if he knows how much time. Oh, and he just does get it off. It's a fumble! Fumble on the play! And I think Two Harbors got back on top of it. Really won't matter because it's 4th down.
Fumble recovered by the Agates. Brings up
The Agates will get it back, but it will be 4th down and about 7. So the Agates will get set up in punt formation, and I believe that's number 2 back to punt. And I believe it is Zach Bentler back to punt for the Agates. Can't see the number of who's back to receive for the Mustangs, but punt formation here for the Agates. They're wasting some time as to let the clock run out. There's the punt, a high punt, and the returner going to call for the fair. Ooh, nice job bringing that one in. Schwarzbauer with the fair catch at the 42, and that's where the Mustangs take over. That one gets into the night sky above the lights like that, and then it comes back down. That one's hard to read as to where it's going to go, how to come down with it, but nice job by Schwarzbauer to come up with that one on the fair catch. And it's important that he fair caught that one where he did, because if that rolls, well, then you're in worse field position. He was aggressive there, went up for it, made the catch, and secured it at the 42. So that's where the Mora Mustangs offense will take over. We've got 7:24 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They'll leave you with a smile you embrace forever. EmbraceMN.com. 28-14. Nathan Nelson under center is going to give it off. Oh, and we've got a fumble. Pine City, by the way, loses to Pequot Lake 62-0.
Recover for the Mustangs. For a 1-yard gain, brings up 2nd and 9.
No gain on the carry there for the Mustangs. I want to thank Andy Beckstrom for calling that game over there. Appreciate him calling the game. Nathan Nelson, he'll keep it himself off the right side, plows through a couple defenders and falls to the 50. It's a gain of 7 for Nathan Nelson.
Nathan Nelson with the keeper, tackled by SB.
SB on the tackle. 3rd down and 3. Nathan Nelson under center. Takes the snap. Gives it off the left side to Brock Peterson. He's got some room to run past the 40. And he's tripped up to the, they'll give him the 40. 10-yard gain there for Brock Peterson. 1st down and 10 here for the Mustangs. It's Jacob Carpenter on the tackle, and they are going quick. Mustangs and company going up to the line quickly. 6.5 minutes here to go. And for some reason they're spotting the ball and not letting the Mustangs get going here. Nathan Nelson, I think this might have been a pop pass, but they got to him quickly. Back him up 2 yards.
Nathan Nelson on the keeper.
So a loss of 2 there, 6 minutes to go, 2nd down and 12. Nathan Nelson back under center, power T formation, takes a snap. He's looking, he'll keep it himself off the right side. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage, skirms through a few defenders to the 35. It's a gain of 7 for Nathan Nelson. And we've got, I think, another injured player down there. So we'll take a commercial break. You're listening to football here on Nice 95.5 KBEK.
Kettle River Pizza loves supporting all the local teams. And if your team is interested in fundraising, well, they've got you covered. Kettle River Pizza has years of experience in fundraising for local teams, organizations, and clubs, and they would like to help you too. With their experience and the fact that Kettle River Pizza is an easy sell, your fundraiser is bound to be a great success. Visit Kettle River Pizza online and click on their fundraising tab. Kettle River Pizza, a winner every time. Grab a few at your local convenience or grocery store for after the game.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
There has never been a better time to sell your home. Get a fast cash offer today and have your money in as little as 7 days. Any house, any condition. They will make you an offer the same day and pay you in as little as 7 days. City lots, lake lots, land, does not matter. They want to buy it. If you are ready to sell your home, let Haley Newman with Keller Williams Premier Realty give you a fast cash offer or help get you into the home of your dreams today. Contact her at 320-469-6868.
Buy local, spend local. Those words mean something to us here in East Central Minnesota. Nice 95.5 is owned by a Minnesota company, Q Media Group. Yep, we're local too. If you're considering radio or digital advertising, we'd love to help you buy local and spend local. Advertising made for Minnesota, made in Minnesota. Connect with Nice 95.5 to spread your message. Info at q-mediagroup.com.
The injured Mora Mustang able to walk off the field under his own power, although gingerly, but he is able to walk off under his own power. That's number 68. That is Benjamin Everson. So Nathan Nelson under center, rolling out, looking for a pass. Oh my goodness, he is just absolutely swarmed upon. Back behind the 40. Let's see where they walk it back to, the 50, or 45, excuse me. It's a loss of 9.
Brings up 4th and 15 for your Mustangs.
4th down, and this isn't the game, but this is going to go a long way for Two Harbors to giving them the victory. And Nathan Nelson will bring the play call back out there for the Mustangs. Nathan Nelson takes a snap, throws it over to the receiver. He's got some room to run, makes a couple defenders miss, and nice open field tackle. He gains 10. And could not see who the receiver was on that one. Possibly Norby. Schwarzbauer.
But the Agates take over on downs from the 40-yard line.
Schwarzbauer picked up only 5 there to the 40. Zach Liebel with the tackle for the Agates, and that's who's going to take over, are the Agates. 4:27 to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. And it looks like we may have an injured player out there again. We'll keep it here just for now to talk about all of our fine sponsors, including Embrace Orthodontics. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make sure your journey is as seamless and convenient as possible with custom braces or Invisalign. Find out more at embracemn.com. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors here who sponsored this broadcast. Thanks so much for sponsoring this broadcast. If you don't sponsor us, well, then we're not able to make it out to these games, so thanks so much. And I want to thank all of you for tuning in. If you don't tune in, well, then I don't have a reason to come out to these games. So thanks so much for tuning in here to this broadcast. Mora trails 28-14. It's not over yet, folks, but Mustangs need a big stop on defense here. They need to work quickly to go score. Then they need to make another stop, or an onside kick will work too. Need to score quickly again, and then we might be headed for overtime. It's a lot to ask, but can certainly be done. The injured Agate, I believe, is Tate Nelson, and that's unfortunate for them again. We hope nothing but the best for these players. We hope that they're not seriously hurt. Hopefully it's just a muscle cramp or a little bit of an ache. Again, hopefully he's okay. 1st down and 10 for the Two Harbors Agates. 4:27 to go. Ball on the Agates' own 40-yard line. So here come the Agates to the line. Jacob Carpenter under center. Give up the middle to Adamski. Adamski carries it forward to the 40. We'll call it the 43. Gain of 3.
Tackle by Olibaki. 2nd and 7 for the Agates.
Second down and 7 here for Two Harbors, and they'll for sure just take their time in and out of the huddle. Just slowly work their way to the line of scrimmage and wait till that play clock's down to close to 0 and then take the snap so as to waste as much time as they can. Second and 7. Carpenter under center for the Agates. Man in motion left to right. Give up the middle to Adamski. He moves to the 45, and that's where he is stopped. Gain of 2. Mora will use one of their 2 timeouts they have left, so 1 timeout left here in the game for the Mustangs. They trail 28-14. 3:32 to go after that timeout call. Again, I want to thank all of you for tuning in. Thanks to all the fine sponsors. Thanks to my 2 pals here who joined me here this evening. It's greatly appreciated. They didn't have to be out here on a Friday night. They could certainly be doing some much better things, but they chose to join me. And again, it's a great birthday gift. That's what it is. It's my birthday gift here. They say they don't have better things to do, but they certainly do. My birthday gift to me. Either way, thanks so much to them for joining me. My spotter, my camera woman, it is greatly appreciated, making the broadcast that much better than when it's just me trying to run the camera by myself. We all know how that goes. So thanks so much to both of them for joining me here this evening. Get to see some high school football action, and there's not much better to do on a Friday night than watch some high school football under the lights. Great tunes playing here, I might add. Whoever the DJ is, give them some props. Nice A7X song. So 3rd down and 5 for the Agates. Ball at the 45. Mustangs should use a stop. I would assume the Agates might go for it on 4th if they don't get it. Man in motion left to right. Toss out to the right. That is going to be Tate Nelson, who's in the game. Gets it up past the 50. Cuts it back inside to the 45, to the 40. Falls forward to about the 36. And that is a gain of 20. Chase Rademacher on the stop. Ball spotted on the Mora Mustang 35 with 3:20 to go in this 4th quarter. And as we continue on, the more that clock runs down, the closer the Agates will get to the victory. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, and Two Harbors is going to either have to take the penalty or call a timeout. 3, 2, and 1. And there's the 0. Oh, they did get it. Now, you do get a split second after it reaches 0 to get the ball away. There should be intentional grounding. There was no one in the area of that throw. You can say he was, but he was 20 yards downfield. Either way, you're going to be 2nd down. And 10 to go for the Agates on the 35. Now, that incompletion does stop the clock, which is big for the Mustangs. They can keep that final timeout in their pocket. Again, thanks for joining me. Game Day Gilman on nice 95.5 FM, KBEK. First game on the new turf Bergloff Dice Field here at the home of the new Mora High School. And again, the play clock down to 5. 4, 3, 2. And Carpenter does a good job to get the ball to Adamski. Plowing forward, a hard run there to the 28. It's a gain of 8. Dylan Prokosh on the stop. Gain of 8, 3rd down and 2. And the Mustangs use their final timeout of the game. That'll be it. There's no more stopping the clock for them unless we get an incomplete pass by the Agates or they run out of bounds. So 2.5 minutes to go. We have seen crazier. Let's not get it wrong. Maple Grove, I don't know how many years ago it was, maybe close to 8 now, but Maple Grove, I remember in the playoffs, I think it was a section championship or semifinal, they scored, I think it was 3 or 4 touchdowns in the matter of 31 seconds to win that game. So this one is not over. This one is not over by any stretch of the imagination. Timeout again called here by the Mora Mustangs. Mora had over 100 yards rushing there in that first half alone. They did complete a pass for 10 yards to Devin McClanahan. They've since completed one for 5 yards, but other than that, it hasn't been much doing in the pass game-wise, but run game, it has been decent. Your leading rusher is Brock Folkman. I'll have to do the math at the end of the game to decide how much he got, but he's got a lot right now. He led the team in the first half, 12 carries, 45 yards. Out of the timeout, 3rd down and 2. Here come the Agates. They'll give it up to Adamski, and he's got the first to the 25. Ooh, actually, this might be close at the 26. And if it is the 26, I don't think it's a first down. It shouldn't be. It'll be 4th down and 1. Only a gain of 1 for Adamski on the carry. It'll be 4th down and 1. Now, I'm guessing the Agates will try and go for this and put the game away. If they didn't, I'd be surprised. Mora will have a late substitution. Carpenter will come in with the play call. And again, this might be a sneak or just another give to Adamski to try and wrap this one up. And here comes Carpenter. Takes a snap. He's going to sneak. He's got it over the pile to the 24, gain of 2. And that should just about do it.
First down, Agates.
So 1:40 left on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They'll do all the insurance heavy lifting for you, and if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget at embracemn.com. So that pretty much seals it. Couple kneel downs, and this will end the game. So the Mustangs did not have the success they would have hoped for this evening on the brand new turf, Bergloff Dice Field, but they've got some things that they can work with. Certainly some things to improve on. Carpenter will look at the play clock. 3, 2, 1. There's the kneel down. 1:05 exactly with that kneel down. Should be one more, and that should seal it. We'll wait till that game clock clicks under 40 seconds. They'll take the knee, and that'll be it. Both teams showing each other respect here. Handshakes already. Mustangs know that Agates are going to kneel it. And here it is. And that is the game. The quarterback moved forward a yard to not lose yards. Instead of taking the kneel down, he moved one step forward so as not to lose yards. Oh, my goodness. Well, I suppose he doesn't want his stat sheet looking with a negative. Either way, the Mora Mustangs fall here on the first game on the brand new turf Bergloff Dice Field. So next week, the Mustangs welcome in the Esco Eskimos, team who went to state last year. So we'll hear a word from our fine sponsors, and we'll come back after a word from those fine sponsors and give you a recap of this game. You're listening to high school football on Nice 95.5 KBEK.
Today's WCMP deal of the day is Julia's Java. Get a $10 gift certificate for just $5. Get a great deal off great drinks at Julia's Java in Milltown, Wisconsin. Find this and other great deals at WCMPradio.com/deals.
All right, settle down. Let's call the meeting of people that complain about everything all the time and never do anything about it to order. Any complaints?
Yeah, my heating bill's too high.
Oh, yeah? Well, Bobby just bought an outdoor furnace from Central Boiler, and he eliminated his heating bill.
What about the hot water?
He eliminated that heating bill, too.
What about his shop?
He heats that, too.
I have no more complaints.
I think Central Boiler offers a solution to our complaints.
Save money on your cooling and heating bills. Visit northlandboilersales.com. Your local Central Boiler sales dealer.
Hi, this is Aaron from Aaron's Total Car Care. We are a full-service auto repair shop in Mora with a different approach to your vehicle's care. You can trust our expertise from the little stuff to the big stuff without being pressured to do more than what is needed. When you hear that hard-to-explain noise coming from your car or truck, call 320-679-6910 or find us online at aaronstotalcarcare.com.
Mention this ad for $10 off any regular service or a free tire rotation with any oil change at Aaron's Total Car Care, Mora.
Kettle River River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit kettleriverpizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today.
Game Day Gillen out here, continuing our coverage from Mora practice. I'm now here with one of the coaches who has coached here for some time, Coach Dice. Thank you so much for taking time to do this interview. It's greatly appreciated.
Wow, I appreciate you coming over and covering our team. We got a good team this year.
Absolutely, and I know that you coached here for many years. You were part of a couple of state teams that went to state and one that even won state. Talk about your time coaching here. What was it like to coach here, and how fun was it to be a part of those state teams?
Oh, it was just great. You can't imagine what a nice feeling it is to walk off that field. Anyway, anytime you can go across the white lines, I appreciated that, you know. Anyway, kids are doing a good job. This Erickson has got a good staff that he's working with right now, and I don't think we're going to lose many ball games. I know that they went up to Duluth and got beat up there, but I think Duluth, Denfield, I believe it was, is a pretty good ball club this year. I think another tough team from up north will be that Esco, and I don't know what they have, but I know they have this running back that's signed with the U, and I watched him run last year, and he looked good. But anyway, the boys are going to be right. They'll come around. You're going to lose a few, you know, that's okay. I'd rather lose them now than when you get into the tournaments. But anyway, I appreciate your radio station covering them, but anyway, thank you for covering us, and enjoy the day. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for talking with us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully we can see you out here on Friday enjoying the game.
Oh, I'll be here. I don't miss many of them. I used to ride with the team all the time, but I can't do that anymore neither. So anyway, we're looking forward to Friday night.
Absolutely. Thank you again for taking time to talk with us. It's greatly appreciated.
You bet. Do take care, okay?
All right. Thank you again.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Hones Auto Body and Glass has 43 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are iCar and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora. Hones, they'll fix you up right.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. The Mustangs fall here in this one by a score of 28-14 to the Two Harbors Agates. So the Mustangs are 0-2 on the season. The Agates 2-0. A good start here for the Agates of Two Harbors Mustangs. Not the start they would have hoped for, but still a good night here on the brand new Turf Bergloff Dice Field. And, you know, again, it's not a win, but you did score the first touchdown on the new field, which that's a huge positive. To have the other team score the first touchdown, that just leaves a sour taste in your mouth. But for the first touchdown to be yours, that is big. You showed some positives. You showed the passing game can be successful, but I think they're going to have to work for more inside the pocket than they are rollout. I think right now the team speeds from other teams may just beat Mora, but that could just be the Agates too. This Agates team, man, do they got a lot of speed, and they use it really well. So the Mora Mustangs 0-2 on the season. Taking a look at the stat sheet, 18 carries for 165 yards for the the Two Harbors Agates. They had 8 possessions, 1 penalty, and no turnovers. It was 2 passes for 112 yards for Jacob Carpenter on the evening. Tate Nelson had one for 97. Isaiah Heitala caught the other one for 14 yards. For the Mustangs, similar look. It was 8 possessions, 8 possessions, 2 penalties, 2 turnovers. They had 58 carries for 182 yards. Brock Folkema had the touchdown there for the Mustangs. He had 2 of them here today. Being their leading rusher with 74 yards. Their next leading rusher was Mason Nelson with 44, 39 for Nathan Nelson, and 27 for Brock Peterson. And unfortunately, Maverick Sutherland had to check out with a foot injury, and we can only hope for the best for him for next week as they host the Esco Eskimos. So again, the Mustangs do fall here at home on the first game at the new turf, Bergloff Dice Field, 28-14 on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. The team at Embrace believes the result of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program, EmbraceMN.com. So the Mustangs 0-2 on the season. They'll look to next week to grab their first win of the season over the Eskimos, and that should be a fun one there for them. Meanwhile, for us, we'll update you on what our schedule looks like here next week. The list for that gets put up on our website on Monday, so stay tuned for that. Of course, stay tuned to both of the morning shows right here on 95.5 FM KBEK with Rockin' Robin Riley at 7:30 and 8:30, and then over on 100.9 FM with Joshua Miron at 7:45 and 8:45. That's when you can catch your local sports updates. We'll talk about the games that have happened from today as well as over the weekend, and we'll also talk some regional sports as well. The Vikings play on Sunday. Hopefully they can get a win. The Packers play on Sunday. Unfortunately, we have them on the airways, but whatever. Packers fans enjoy that. But stay tuned for the updates there on the morning shows. I want to thank all of you for tuning in here tonight. Again, if you don't tune in, I don't have a job to do. So thank you so much for tuning in. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors who sponsored this broadcast. Thank you so much for sponsoring this broadcast. It means the world to us. And if you heard their ads and you like these broadcasts, be sure to thank them personally, because that way they know you hear it and you love the broadcast, so that way we can get more advertising from them and continue to bring you these broadcasts. Again, the final score on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, the Mustangs 14, the Two Harbors Agates 28. Again, thank all of you for tuning in. I want to remind you, be kind to everyone. It is Suicide Awareness Month, so be extra kind this month. Just take time out of your day to be kind to someone, whether it's a smile, a smirk at someone, complimenting someone on their shirt. It is that easy and simple to make someone's day. A lot of times we don't see the battle that someone is having internally because they do a good job of hiding it externally, so a lot of times we don't see that on the outside, but they could be battling something really difficult on the inside. So just be kind to everyone that you pass by, and just take time to be nice, because again, your kindness can truly change someone's day and make a huge difference on someone's life. Again, the final on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, the Mustangs fall to the Two Harbors Agates 28-14. For KBEK Nice 95.5 FM, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman. Have a great rest of your night and a fantastic weekend.